Howdy, howdy.
About 3 minutes worth of waiting, and we're just now beginning. Hello and welcome, everybody. I am your humble host, Gavin the Kitty, and with me today is...
E.
E! It's all the E's. Actually, I think I have to turn you down slightly, because it's loud.
Oh no.
It loud. There it goes. Okay. And...
Hello. It is radiation poisoning. Yay.
Yay! It's Oxide. And we're playing more Sonic Heroes today, and... yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's get started. We already did Team Rose, so it's time to start Team Sonic.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, meowdy meowdy, and all of the bleh.
Yeah.
I guess while the intro cutscene's playing out, I can safely say we've still got 2 slots open for this. They're $10 a piece. Please feel free to get them.
Yeah. Commission Gavin. Yeehaw.
Do it.
Absolutely.
Do it, you won't.
So I don't know how Eggman did it, but he managed to put a GIF on a piece of paper.
Oh.
What?
I guess I could also say it's an audio file too. It's not just like Eggman moving, because it's also reading itself.
That is some next level printer.
Ooh, fancy.
I'm just imagining, like, so when I asked you about fursuit eyes and you told me to go look around, I found...
Yes.
I found what you were talking about, and, like,
Mm-hmm.
the fact that you can print on the design on those just made me, that was so cool, but I was also like, I don't have a printer.
I think it needs, like, a specific kind of ink, to be fair, to be able to do that.
That's fair. But I could still, use it as as like just the regular one. But I was thinking, what if this got horribly fucked up and you just started printing eyes? Your printer,
non-stop eyes.
Your printer's just like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna spit out an eyeball.
Eyes.
Oops, oops, it can see now.
See,
So what
I
you need to do?
You go.
No, I'll let you go first.
So I did tech support in college, and I thoroughly believe there will never be a robot uprising because we have never been able to consistently make printers work, ever. And if it's been printers that have been around for a couple decades, and we still can't make a printer consistently print, there's no robot uprising. Just saying.
Yeah, the AI robots are they're not exactly
They're not the smartest beings.
No. Also, side note, so here's a hot tip on how to get a free printer. If your neighbor has a printer that has a Wi-Fi outlet, make it start printing stuff about it being haunted and random shit like that.
Yeah.
And when your neighbor throws it out, you go get it.
Yeah.
Don't take that printer, Dave. It's haunted. What do you mean it's haunted?
Haunted with
you're...
nuts.
And then the twist is it actually is haunted.
So, when I lived with people, one of the people I lived with, I still live with people, but like when I lived with people who recently got a printer,
yes,
we ended up they ended up hooking it up to the Wi-Fi and said if you need it, you can use it. That didn't last long.
Oh god.
So she was the person who owned the printer was using it to print random useless bullshit.
Of course.
So I decided I'm just gonna make the printer print penises.
Oh my god.
at random intervals. So I wrote a little program that
Oh my god.
would regularly search E621 to find a close-up of a penis, and then just print it at random hours. And I set the intervals, you know, somewhere, you know, kind of in between things. So you'd just be making dinner or whatever, and all of a sudden, it'd be printing something. Eventually...
Woo, what's this?
I had to turn off it because they thought the printer was broken.
Oh my god.
Because I never told them.
Oh man.
They also said if they found out who did it, they'd have to pay for all the ink they wasted.
Oh no. That's
So-
a deadlier threat.
Oh, absolutely. So I just kind of said, fuck this, and shut the program down.
Rip.
Oh, you're good,
Were
Sin.
you guys like all furries?
Yes.
So they like okay, because I'm like, if you were the only furry, I feel like they would have caught on pretty fast about E621.
Oh, absolutely. But, you know, we're all furries, so it didn't really help.
Could have been anyone, even Among Us.
It's alright. She made me pay for a $5 pan that I didn't even break, so...
Blech.
Yeah. The previous roommate had broken it, and they hadn't gone over any of the damages that previous roommate had done.
Oh, rip.
So I ended up having...
fun.
So anything that was broken immediately when I walked in the door was my fault.
Oof. Wait, speaking of false breaking things, my junior year of college, the RA on the floor, at the end of the year, they go through the room, and if they find anything busted, you have to pay for it. That year, the RA I was acquaintances with, and I was good friends with her crush. She didn't like that I was just friends with them, and she felt threatened by that. And because she was so insecure about trying to hit on this person, she found, like, in every single room, for every single other girl on that floor, she found something random to fine us for. Because she was so upset that I was friends with somebody that she had a crush on.
God, why
Dead serious.
Why the fuck do petty people get the jobs of power? I don't get it.
I know, right? It was so obnoxious.
So also, Sin's apologizing for not being able to show up. It's okay, Sin, and hey Fox, how you doing?
Howdy, folks. Sorry, I haven't been reading chat. I've been wandering around trying to shove stuff places.
Oh my,
Woo.
Woo?
I wish it was a woo. More like chaos.
Oxide, it sounds like what we were trying to do yesterday.
Oh god. Anyway, look, so now wait, hold up. Here's something I want that's interesting. Here's something I definitely think would be interesting to know. So when I was in my sophomore and junior years of college, mainly junior year, I had a class with I had a class for modern physics, and modern physics also includes a bunch of quantum mechanics and shit like that. And so the study group I chose, it was me, one other guy, and then this girl Marissa, and the guy was awesome. Marissa was one of the RAs at this college. I should mention this is a completely dry college, right?
Yeah.
And yet, every study session, all three of us would have beverage in hand of our choice, either gin or some beer or something or wine, trying to do the homework because the only way you can make sense of it was if you were at least slightly tipsy. So I came to learn very quickly that some of the RAs just didn't give a fuck, so much so that they're like, "Hey, got any booze you can share?"
Wow, I gotta turn everybody down a little bit. Also, hey Harry.
Where the hell did I get this number from?
Hello.
Hi.
Whoa.
I joined at the dickening, so
Yeah, I heard.
that was definitely the thing I wanted to hear first thing off the bat.
Sorry.
Of course
it is.
Sorry if it wasn't.
No. Complete sarcasm. It was great. It's like, dicks.
Well, I
Little
mean,
fox inside of me is like, yes, my people.
Chaos.
it's not the first time. I mean, like, here on this channel, I mean, we're definitely very body positive.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I just posted my first thirst trap, and I'm gonna let you know now. Gag. Ew.
What?
Why would you gag at your own thirst trap? What?
Because I am fugly.
Get out of here.
Hey,
I've hit every
That's
branch
love.
and root of the fugly tree, hun.
I glitched off the edge. Cool.
Oh, we love that. Oh snap! My TV's still messed up for me hooking up the Wii. Damn.
Oh no.
Do you want some help hooking up a game console? Like, I don't think you're supposed to mess something up by hooking it up.
Well, my channels have been messed up now, and I have an older Emerson TV,
Mm-hmm.
and it's super cranky and really wants to die. And I've been putting this thing together.
Emerson TVs tend to like fucking bite the damn dust. I've heard nothing but problems from them. Like,
So far, this thing's been doing all right. I have smacked it with a hammer, and all the pixel problems stopped. So, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's the problem.
What? Maybe that you hit it with a hammer?
No. Me, big dumb, don't hook up HDMI port.
It just was not connected at all.
Yeah, straight up, it's not even connected. Like, geez.
God,
That's a slight problem.
that sounds like my issue. So for those who weren't because I haven't told this to anybody yet, other than Oxide's the only one that's heard this, other than people who've watched part 1 of this series. How I had to record this game
Oh.
is so stupid. So you'd think, okay, he's got a strong PC. Just emulate the game on GameCube or run the PC version. It'll work just fine. But instead, the Dolphin emulator doesn't like this game and glitched the fuck out. So I was like, cool, the models don't work. That means I'm gonna have to either play the really broken, unfinished PC version, because it was rushed even more than the base game. So the base game had a pretty struggled development, but then the PC port came along and they only had like a couple months to get a PC port working, running proper. So they forgot some invisible walls, some stuff doesn't have collision that should. It's still completely beatable, but it's very broken. Like, there's no speed cap.
Oof.
So I said, no, I'm gonna have to just bust out the GameCube. Well, my GameCube's got a disc reading problem, so I had to...
Oh no.
So I had to bust out the SD card, take the ROM that I already had, put it on the SD card. I do have the disc for this, by the way, but fuck that. So, put that on an SD card, put it on the bottom of the GameCube, insert the Action Replay disc, hope it doesn't break, boot in the homebrew, just to load the game.
Damn.
Oh, and that doesn't even bring into the account that I had to, that I had to, get out a converter just to record it. Yesterday was...
Oh my god, so much nostalgia for me right now.
What, the game?
Oh yeah, Sonic Heroes is my shit, man.
Oh, it's good. We've already beaten Team Rose, and yeah, no. This will be a good day. If I don't like spaz the shit out later on.
What the hell is this new?
So
OPG?
Foxino in the chat asked, "What's a thirst trap?" Foxino, a thirst trap is, you know, in like the Looney Tunes when they're in the desert and they set up one of those things for like the Roadrunner to like go get some lemonade. That's a thirst trap.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a thirst trap.
Either hydrate or dihydrate.
Can we give the actual definition?
Okay, thirst trap. You know, okay, we're gonna stick to the cartoon vibe because the cartoon seems appropriate here.
Yeah, actually, you know, I kind of want to...
Actually, yeah.
I want to describe it.
Go for it.
So, you know, in those cartoons with the big bad wolf and he's like always like whistling at the ladies
Groupie
and stuff.
dog. Yeah.
So imagine that, but the minute the whistle actually works, it's a dude. It's a thirst trap.
It's snatched.
Is that the proper definition?
It's basically a wooga. It's a wooga with the big eyes.
Yeah.
It's the hummin' hee hee ho yeah ho ho.
Yes.
I
how
could
do you
not find
know
that
that?
audio on TikTok to save my life. I need someone to send me that audio.
Lots of woos. Okay, Artie, can you write down 1753?
Right now, 1753.
Just 1753 Sonic Heroes.
Sonic.
I'm making
Heroes.
a list of shit I need to
Clip.
yeah.
I've written it down next to a Pikachu I'm drawing.
Cool. I might ask you to do more if we get more hamana hoo-ahs.
Woo!
Oh,
Notice
whoa.
this your thirsty trap?
Time.
Celsius bars.
Hummin' hee hee. Oh yeah.
Hee hee ho ho.
Oh. Oh yeah, and also did a reverse thirst trap too, which is me being a simp.
Oh, I love that.
Oh yeah. Oh, you killed yourself.
I love the notches on the GameCube because they're not quite center.
Yep.
They're imperfect
This
on every
one here,
controller.
You literally just hold backwards. Just hold backwards.
I am holding down. The GameCube.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
we
the
love this.
GameCube's notches have a variable on them.
Yeah.
So if I perfectly hold down with my GameCube controller that I am using right now, it is slightly adrifted to the left.
Oh no.
That is not a problem with the GameCube. That is just how they were manufactured.
Woof.
Yep.
And I wish it wasn't. Yes. Love how we got
Welcome, secondary account.
secondary account. We have a secondary.
Hey! What up?
Hey, Zoe. Welcome with the secondary account.
Just enough to pass.
But is the secondary account subscribed?
Should be.
Better be.
E for everyone.
EA Sports. I don't fucking know.
E for Artie.
Artie. E for E.
It's in the game.
So
E for OnlyFans.
only E for
E for bot Twitter.
E for Elon. Yeah.
Oh, I need to post that video in fucking meme chat for us. Oh, yes. I think I posted in the server, if I remember right.
So
EA says, my main account does not work anymore for some reason. That's a bummer. Sorry to hear that.
that happens from time to time, and I still don't quite get it. So I showcased last time that you can like how to properly beat this boss. Now I'm gonna cheese the shit out of it for every other playthrough.
Oh, we love cheese.
Oh yeah. This
So-
boss is like freaking cake grind. It's so easy.
Oh, absolutely. And it's even easier on the other modes. So I just come back here, and then I go forward, and it thinks it can get far enough away. But all I gotta do is kill enough enemies. It's gonna keep lunging forward at us. As if it thinks we're smart.
Yep.
This is a lot easier to do on other versions, by the way. But essentially, all we're trying to do is lure him closer so we can get enough to fill that gauge. No, fuck you. You're gonna come over here.
Come here, soup bud.
Solely asked, what are your thoughts about this game?
It's okay. It definitely has some moments where it is understandably rushed.
Yeah.
But it also had a very troubled development, and I can kind of understand it. It being the first new Sonic game on a non-Sega hardware platform. Also, the bullets sometimes fly sideways.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But it's alright. It's good. Definitely a good first Sonic game.
I can't post my videos in Discord because I ain't got Nitro. Upset.
What? Boo.
I would
I must
say...
send a Telegram chat.
I would say there is a hacked version of Discord that lets you do that, but I don't know if you might get sued by Discord for using it, so...
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it.
You don't know who? Oh, heck yeah, I'm in this. What's our Telegram chat called again?
You forever, shower never.
SML came up with the name. It's a meme.
It was from
multiplayer stream.
TKO, yeah.
I love the bullets, how they fly sideways sometimes. It is absolutely hilarious, and it happens the most often with bosses.
Soleil says, I love it, and then in parentheses, I think it's better than Adventure 2, but that's probably very unpopular.
That is a super unpopular opinion, but I totally respect that. I can totally see how you'd find a more lighthearted game that's more structured like the classic games than an adventure-style title.
Piece of cake. Too easy.
Totally get it. Yeah. So onwards to Grand Metropolis.
I think one of my favorite jokes from Megamind was that he saw Metro City and it was Metrocity. And every time someone says, like, Metropolis, it's just like that.
Eggman's robots are taking control of everything.
Let's find Eggman.
So if I remember correctly, this is the last time we'll hear this voice cast. After this,
Yeah.
it's all the 4 kids. It's all the 4 kids stuff.
Interesting.
Up until Sonic Colors.
Yep.
And I think I know this because Tails is actually a completely different actor. It's actually a young child instead of any of the other female actresses.
Interesting.
I don't know what happened to those kids. I don't believe they act anymore, but...
Well, also, depending on the child, their voice might have just changed with puberty, not gonna lie.
They had to switch out Tails' voice actor 3 times within these, within Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog, and, Adventure 2. So, don't worry. They definitely knew what they were doing.
They knew what they're doing! Exclamation mark.
Speaking of knowing what you're doing, so people are pissed off again at Sonic Origins for no reason.
Oh.
So, Sonic Origins, right? Remastered version of classic Sonic titles. One CD, 2 in Knuckles, 3 in Knuckles. And they're mad that Sega is delisting the original digital versions of Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles from the Xbox store.
I guess I understand why that's frustrating.
But here's the thing. You could still play the Switch Online and Sega Ages versions of Sonic on the 3DS and Switch. And the original versions of those games come with Origins.
Interesting, okay.
And if you already owned those games on those platforms, you can still play it. No one's stopping you from downloading it. It's still in your library.
Interesting.
So it's not like they're just removing it and replacing it with nothing. They've just got a better collection for you. So...
Oh, this right here's like my most hated thing in this series is the ring dash. Yeah, that's so stupid.
Lightspeed Dash? Yes. You know what's even dumber? Taking it away after so many years.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm mad at Colors about that. Colors enforces you don't have the Lightspeed Dash anymore. They've relegated it to a Wisp power-up.
Woof.
Yep.
Triangle
Proper
jump.
way of dealing with this level.
Triangle jump is my favorite thing ever. I didn't know how to do it when I was a kid. Now I do.
So I'll be back in just a second, y'all.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Oh shit. Artie, what's your opinions on this?
Oh, I think I've said this before. I've never actually like played any Sonic games, but this one looks enjoyable.
This is one of my favorite levels, actually, because the Kool-Aid doors.
Speaking of enjoyable, how is that cereal?
It was disgusting. Not gonna lie. So, for those that don't know, while I was away this weekend, my younger brother found Sonic the Hedgehog cereal at our local grocery store and got a box of it. I was like, yeah, I guess I'll try that for breakfast today. Sure. It's nasty. Because it's like, you'd think it would taste like... It's golden rings as, like, the cereal part and then, like, marshmallows. But it's so...
like, is it, like, Cheerios and... Cheerios, or...
I was expecting kind of like a Cheerio-based thing, but it's not. It's like... It was like too sugary, kind of like almost too crispy. It was weird. It definitely looked like Sonic's rings, but yeah, no, it was pretty gross. I mean, I'll finish the box, but we're not buying it again.
Yeah, I told Artie when she sent a photo of it to me. Imagine Lucky Charms, except instead of being Irish, they're just an asshole.
Oh my god.
So in the chat, Soye says, I saw a lot of people complain about the fact that Sonic Origins is too expensive.
They're remasters of the original games. What about that would not be at least a little bit more expensive than what you're thinking?
Well, like, okay, so I don't know how much are they? Do you know a rough price point?
So I've already pre-ordered my copy. They've got the they've got the standard edition, which comes with just, you know, all the games and a bunch of unlockable goodies. Or you can get the deluxe version, which unlocks some of those goodies and gives you extra soundtracks to listen to in the gallery.
Fun.
For 40 and $45 respectively.
Okay.
But they also had
So,
they also
continue.
they also contracted, but so to kind of justify the price though, they've got a added boss rush mode. They added extra content to each of the games in terms of cutscenes.
Okay.
Like animated cutscenes. They had to rebuild the games in widescreen. With extra frame, and they added extra frames of animation in places to make the games flow smoother and play nicer. And you can play as Tails and Knuckles in all of the games.
Oh, nice.
And it's got a bunch of missions and challenges and online leaderboards. To top it all off, if you guys have played Sonic Mania, it's the same team that's doing Sonic and Knuckles. Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Oh, that.
And it's their ports of Sonic 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and CD. So they're all the best versions of those games.
Nice.
Something that fans were complaining that they weren't on console before. So some people are saying it's too expensive. I say, yeah, but they had R&D time, they had animators time. Like, they had to figure out exactly what made each game tick in the first place, because they don't have the source code for those games anymore. It's been too long. Sega didn't keep the source code back then. Sonic Jam is proof of that. So they had to just make the game again in an all-new engine.
Dang.
Like, of course that's gonna take time in R&D. You're remaking a 30-year-old game. And not just one, 4 of them.
Good save.
True.
I don't know. You guys can be the judge of that. Like, you guys can hold your own opinions, but I think it's worth it.
The Sonic Origins like the new Sonic Gem series for the GameCube?
Kinda, yeah. I sent you.
That's worth it.
I sent you the trailer for it.
Yeah. So like I was kind of like putting that together. I was like, yeah, that's 100% worth it. Yeah, it seems like it's expensive, but I'm sorry, building games from the ground up and trying to still keep that classical vibe. People pay for classics. People still pay hundreds of dollars for comic books today.
Yeah.
We're gonna be paying hundreds of dollars to get our classical games too. Just because you can't get it cheap doesn't mean it's not worth it.
Yeah.
True.
And there was one other thing. So in the menus, there's islands in the backgrounds, and you can there's a in-game currency coins, which replaces the lives as an option. And if you get enough coins, you can unlock certain little goodies. And one of those things is you can explore the islands. They made 3D models of each of the islands from the games.
Oh, nice.
And you can explore them, like go and search around and see what there is to find, and they're all animated and pretty. Somebody found a bunch of them listed as unlisted videos on the Sega YouTube account, and I've seen them.
Would love that.
They are super pretty. Ooh. They've got little like badniks and stuff. One of the things is there's also like the barrel from Sonic 3 is in the background of one of them. And it is the funniest shit because it just hovers there. And somebody took a screenshot of it and it said, it's just hovering there. Menacingly! I love fucking SpongeBob. That's the best shit. Show me a SpongeBob meme, it'll be the thing I'm laughing about for days.
I feel like I've mentioned this before, but in college, my friends, when we would drive, we have one friend that had a car that loved SpongeBob, and they had Bluetooth. So anytime we were in the car with her, we did the trap remix of my leg. Rev up those fryers just every time we were in the car.
You know the yeah, that I've played that before in the car, and Truman got so mad at me.
Oh my god!
Because I wasn't just like playing it once. I was playing.
It was on loop.
It was on loop while I was telling him random puns.
Oh, we love this.
Incredible.
You guys can talk. I have very little to talk about today. Any good stories going on?
I literally had something just happen on VR chat a few minutes ago.
Tell me.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm playing Prisoner, and I was only guard once, and yeah, of course I lost. And it's just 3 of us. And I've been friends with one of these individuals for a little while now.
Yeah.
And he's a character, that's for sure. Been working on him, trying to get him to look at the more bright side of life, because he's one of those negative Nancy's, and I don't really like those kind of people. But I try to at least help them see a better way of thinking and just try to live a happier life. But if that doesn't work, I ended up just letting them go because they don't want to change the way they think. So that's fine. Live your life, but you live your life, right?
Yeah.
So he is playing a game with me, and one of his friends joined us, and his other friend was able to be the guard. So he is rushing. He's already got himself wanted, so he can be killed. I'm still innocent. I'm just sitting there. I'm not even out of the freaking cage yet. And he's already out doing his thing. I can't get out of my cage till the timer lets me. And next thing you know, like, he gets shot and killed right when I get out the door. And he gets sent back in. Well, here I am. I have 30 seconds or I become automatically wanted. That's how the game mode does if you're the last prisoner. So, I mean, I booked it, searching everything. Ended up winning that match. finding the knife, and I threw it at the guard. It was fun
Yeah.
for me. And the guard didn't have a problem either. But till we got to the lobby, and next thing he goes, I've been reported. I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah, my friend reported him for playing the game. And he's all
What?
pissy, and he's like, dude, you literally showed me how to play this game. What do you mean? He goes, well, you shouldn't be playing it that way. I'm like, dude, what? So, them two are arguing. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm a leave. I just turn off my Oculus, put it down. I'm like, that was fun.
God damn. Well, speaking of multiplayer and playing the game properly or improperly, would you guys like to know our multiplayer game for this weekend?
Yes.
What?
Join us for Among Us.
Oh my god. Which day are we doing Among Us?
Amongst Us?
Among Us!
Among Us.
I have PlayStation Among Us.
I believe there is crossplay.
Yeah, because you can play on, like, mobile, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna try to set that up as best I can, and it'll be limited to us in the voice chat for the gameplay sections. Of course, don't spoil anything, chat.
We can always turn off live chat.
I can't.
Well, no, we could keep it on. We could keep it on, but just none of the hosts can look at Gavin's video.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. And I won't be able to answer chat if that makes any sense.
That's
fair.
It'll be saved, it'll be looked at, and if I see anything too bad, whatnot.
Well, you could always, like, read it between the matches and stuff, too.
Exactly. And that's kind of how I'll do it, but we'll be doing Among Us this Saturday.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Guest of honor, Honkle.
Guest of honor Honkle. I already have
Yes.
the mod installed.
Oh my god.
Amongst
Hell yeah.
Us.
Among Us.
So,
Suck, man.
because believe it or not, I actually do care if this channel lives or dies.
So, Among Us is... I only ever played, I think, like 3 matches until my entire, like, life here in quarantine. But as I've mentioned before on the channel, my older brother is a music teacher for K through 8. So when he used to try to teach his students and pull up a YouTube video of, like, something relevant for music, he told us that if there was even a recommended video on the sidebar for Among Us, he would lose the class for at least 10 minutes trying to get them back on topic.
That sounds right.
Yeah, so every once in a while we will find, like, really, like, my brother and I will send each other really bad Among Us memes. Just because he's oversaturated in it as a teacher.
Yeah, and as you guys know, I am not the biggest meme lord. In fact, I really don't understand like 90% of it.
On the other hand, I love the memes. And in the chat, Mott the Fox goes, Among Us, and dinner. And so, yay, asks, why does Sonic 06...
Oh, by the way, there's literally a meme. There's literally a meme in this particular area in Sonic. There's vents. You see the vents?
Oh my god.
There's an audio line of a old voice actor of Sonic going, now, Tails, don't go near those vents. He goes, why? See, there's a game called Among Us that'll make you sus. I'm like,
Gregory, do you see that vent on the floor?
We're actually... I believe this is the stage with Vector going, find the computer room!
Oh my god.
It is.
So, yesterday I had the computer room listed in the title of the video. And I think Asfoxino being like, why do you have a computer room listed? I was like, because you get Rosie for Rose, Speed for Sonic, Shaded for Shadow, and Team Dark. Why not computer room for Vector?
Computer room. Yeah, that sounds right.
Find the computer room! Anyways,
I'm old enough to remember when my family actually had a computer room, which is currently then became my older brother's room, and now it's my work room. But yeah, this used to be a computer room, and it was full of computers, and we'd all play CD-ROM games because those were the days.
Why does Sonic 06 have a lot less hatred now in the U.S., but in France, literally, it just got... So, when it's not about it just being hated then, or whatever. It's a disliked game, but it's been out since 2006. Yeah. That's a long enough time for people to grow up and move on.
Yeah.
So, when I say that I don't hate the game, and people give me weird-ass looks on YouTube, I know for a fact some people just haven't moved on. Like gaming media, they haven't moved on. They reference 06 at every possible chance. Sonic's rough transition to 3D. Bitch, he moved in fine to 3D. You guys had the rough transition.
Oof.
Because you couldn't play the damn games right.
My favorite all-time review is 7.98 out of 10, Too Much Water on the Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire remakes. Which is the whole point, is there's too much water in the region.
You know they said that for Mario Sunshine, too.
No. 7.8 out of 10, Too Much Water?
Yeah.
Okay, but the best part was, I'm not sure if anybody knew this feature in Pokemon Sun and Moon, is you could take pictures of the Pokemon, like a wild Pokemon at certain locations, and if you went and took a picture of a Pokemon by water, one of the comments that would show up is 7.8 out of 10, Too Much Water.
Oh my gosh.
Like, no joke. Like, even Game Freak was like, alright, y'all are just being ridiculous now.
Hey, Artie.
Yeah?
7.8 out of 10, too much bat.
No! I'm ruined!
Wait, hang on. 6.5. There's a fucking cat, too? What the hell? Review score just keeps lessening.
6.9. Just enough milk.
Just enough milk.
Just enough milk, just don't have it with pizza. Yuck.
Fucking don't be like Tomo saying that we should combine milk and hamburger meat.
What?
I never said that. What?
Tomo, you just peeked my mic a fuck ton, and you said it just the other day.
I don't. No.
Bro, you put some noodles in that, add some cheese, dump the milk, hamburger meat, boom, hamburger helper.
Among Us.
Oh damn, this place is popping suddenly.
Yeah, that's generally what happens.
Oh, I hate this level so much. Get lost in the Kool-Aid.
Soye says, me, look, eat my water bottle. Also me, too much bottle.
Too much bottle.
Too much bottle. 7.8 out of 10.
My ears hurt now.
Oh no.
I hate this level so much. It's so dumb.
I'm sorry.
So speaking of hamburgers, this reminds me of a short story because I'm reminded of this because I used to work at a drive-in movie theater. And one of my favorite things we got is during the pandemic is we did online ordering so people would submit their orders and we'd get it. And if they had a special request for a food, we'd know what they want. So somebody ordered a cheeseburger and under the special request they said no cheese. And I'm like, did you mean a hamburger? Because you paid $1 more for a cheeseless hamburger.
We love this.
They never picked up their food too, so they just like blew the money. And so I just have this receipt somewhere sitting around in my house that says cheeseburger, no cheese.
Amy, what are you doing here?
Sonic, this time there's no way out of marrying me.
Fucking wow. I thought that was
Good
big
times.
bullshit online, but...
Wait, you know what? Speaking of online stuff, have you ever seen those like pages where it's like toilets with threatening auras?
Yes!
Dead ass, I was at a like local diner place on Friday that I had never been to before. And I went into the bathroom and it dead ass was one room, no stalls, and there's just 2 toilets next to each other. I'm like, oh my god, this is real. I thought this is stuff you only saw on the internet. Oh my god.
Bro, it's so great.
What if we held hands in the stallless bathroom? Woo.
Artie, quit making me think things, because now I want to do that.
I'm gonna send the Snapchat I sent my friends to the our group chat, just because I saw it and I was like, oh my god, the cursed thing in real life. No way. Where'd it go?
I love how it's spinning like a disc, but it makes literally no difference because it's reading it from an SD card.
Boy, Amy sure doesn't give up that easy. What is this place?
Favorite zone, personal favorite. Actually, Act 2 is my favorite, but like Act 1's fun.
Okay, let's go.
This entire city is like a giant casino.
The roads are all part of a pinball table. Pretty cool.
Pinball time.
So my co-hosts know I'm a fucking weirdo when it comes to shit. You're just immediately, yeah.
Yeah.
We all are though.
So like when I say that, like, oh, they give me ideas for random bullshit like that, I legitimately mean it. Like, that's just where my brain is headed. It is always perpetually in the gutter.
Well, turned into a ball.
I broke it.
To hit it with the flippers.
Oh, what the heck?
Oh dang.
What happened?
So if I switch into a different character before I've landed, and the other characters aren't there yet, it thinks I may have died on the pinball table, and respawns me back as the other characters to retry.
Interesting.
So it's kind of like a safe lock. So it's kind of like a safe lock. So the game had a rush development, right? So if the
Press the A button to hit the ball.
if Tails would shut up. If so if the game so like if
the gays.
if the gaze glitch, if the game glitches out ever so slightly, and you manage to fling yourself off the pinball table, like in some weird way, it'll respawn you as one of the other characters in the hopes to, you know, avoid getting called a cheap death.
Interesting.
I think it's kind of a unique way to do it.
Gavin, your next art, your character here, should just be your character here, and it's 2 furries holding hands on the forbidden toilets I sent in the group chat.
Oh my fucking god.
Special your character here for you and someone special. Are you gonna go look at the group chat?
I'm looking at the group chat now.
I have a picture of it without the Snapchat text if you actually want to do that, but like I saw that, I'm just like
Telegram or
Telegram, sorry, yeah. You forever shower never.
oh my god.
Send me the one without the text. I'll draw myself on the just kind of leaning up against the stall, leaning up against the wall, and and then your character here on the toilet. It'll just be. It'll just
walked in the bathroom. I was like, why are there 2?
And then I'll put in a different caption that just says, "What if we held hands while on the forbidden toilet?" Afterwards, so
hell yeah.
I'll do it like I did last time, where you gotta pay, but I'll make it last a little longer. So
yeah,
because the adoptable was only up for a day, and that no.
I think for most adoptables, you gotta wait at least like a couple days. I see most of my friends who do adoptables, I say at least like 3 days.
So your character here, I'll do it for a couple days.
Limited time. What if we held hands in the cursed bathroom?
It'll probably be like a $45 commission though, because like,
yeah. So yeah, says planet Earth equals 7.8 out of 10. Too much water. Pluto 10 out of 10. Not a real planet, but Americans say it is. I was in school when they removed Pluto from being a planet. My teachers didn't know what to do. We were in the astronomy unit, and they're like, "Well, this like used to be a planet, but I guess it's not anymore." Like, my teacher didn't know what to do.
So
I guess this isn't a planet anymore.
growing up, I was super into space. Pluto shall always be a planet, and I said this.
Oh yeah.
I've said this before because it's still it's still a satellite of the sun,
There we go.
and it doesn't matter if I'm wrong or not, because it was considered a planet at one time. We could at least see it. I mean, it's still it's pretty neat. I Pluto.
found a T-shirt when I was in high school that was that I bought somewhere and it said, "Back in my day, we had 9 planets."
Oh my god.
Apparently, over on my phone, my microphone wasn't working.
Oh no.
Be careful of Eggman symbols. If they come up, we lose rings.
I said apparently on my phone, my microphone was not working.
Well, it works now, Fevry, and you actually sound a lot clearer than you normally do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because I got a new headset.
Nice. Well, congratulations, buddy. I'm glad I can actually understand you now.
And I'm actually on PC, not my phone. So,
Woo! So welcome, Fevry, for the first time that he's understandable.
Yep.
I don't know why. He's
I think my... Yep, I think it's a little too high. I need to change my sensitivity settings.
I actually think I might have to turn you down personally, because I have you all the way up. There we go.
Tolier in the chat says Saturn is 9 out of 10, lost a point because of Sonic R.
What? I like Sonic R then.
Sonic R was great. Get out of here.
Don't
You're just
actually
mad 'cause you couldn't get good with Amy.
don't actually leave. I need the views.
Okay, speaking of R, and I'm thinking Team Rocket, of Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic, who is Jesse, James, and Meowth in this dynamic?
Meowth.
Sonic is Meow.
No, Knuckles is Meowth.
No, Knuckles ain't smart.
Yeah, exactly.
Meowth is like a smart aleck.
Yeah, but Knuckles would be such an idiot.
He was the quips that Meowth gives, though.
Oh, what the frick? Well, that was
Whoop.
cool.
Ah!
God dang it.
We love heroes.
Yeah. And I only have to do this 2 more times!
Yay! Okay, so then who's Jesse and who's James?
Jesse would be Tails. Because Jesse, Jesse's Tails because Jesse is at least competent, and Tails is very, very competent. And James would be Sonic because he's just a fucking goofball at 90% of the time.
Yeah. He's got himbo energy.
Yeah.
Bro, don't mess with the caps, man. Those are his bottle caps.
I don't know why, but growing up, I actually had a little bit of a crush on James.
James is awesome.
mood.
Like, the whole Team
He's a
Rocket
mood.
dynamic is the best.
Ah, yeah, I was trying to steal a Pikachu over and over again, but fails multiple times.
Well, eventually they just kind of gave up, but...
And then they were just like, we're here for chaos, lol.
Yeah. And straight up, help their dynamic in some situation. What the
Yeah.
frick? Okay.
I don't know.
Do not push characters.
I
There you
don't,
go.
I don't know what's going on. Me 90% of the time. Ah, I'm scared.
Tomo says, Team Rocket is blasting off again.
Wow, Buffett!
Yeah.
Wow, Buffett.
Fat.
I would love that.
Wob is fat. I mean, what?
Whoa.
Because why not?
Yeah! Why not?
Damn.
That is a deep
Why
cut.
not? Because Among Us.
I'm sorry, did you just say Amogus?
Yes.
If you go to McDonald's at 3 a.m., they will officially serve you an Amogus burger.
Oh my god.
Amogus.
No, they won't.
Do I still get the Sonic Happy Meal toy?
No, you get the girl's toy.
No.
Wah,
That-
wah.
Did I ever tell you about that? That was the biggest piss-off moment when they just gave you
What?
the girl's toy for little to no reason.
I never wanted the girl's toy anyways, because it was always like Barbie or something. I wanted like the cool, like whatever the heck the boy toy was always way cooler.
When they
Just saying.
when they had Crash Bandicoot toys, this was back like that. This was like yeah. They gave me the girl toy, which was like it was a Bratz figure. I was furious.
Oh my god.
I was.
Oh god, I remember those.
There was one summer growing up, and I can't even remember what the boy toy option was, but the girl toy was always Barbie Princess something. And every time I got it, they just gave me Prince Charming, and it was so lame. And my mom's like, why do they just keep giving you Prince Charming? And then the one time we got a different toy from the set, it was basically a polar bear sitting on a toilet, and my mom's like, yeah, I see why Prince Charming was the best toy they had in the Barbie set.
The fuck?
No. Childhood memories.
Okay, Tails is with us now. I'm not going back to the pinball board.
He's with us, so you could say Tails is among us.
Oh shit. He's done.
Yes. Believe it or not, I think this is actually not too bad control-wise.
Till you get to like the rail one.
Oh,
the rail map.
I had very little issues with Rail Canyon.
Really? Dude, that was my worst one.
Believe it or not, we've already seen Rail Canyon once in the Sonic series already.
Interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the entirety of... So, Rail Canyon first appeared in Tails Sky Patrol.
Oh my god, yeah!
Yeah, same place.
I never thought about that.
It just doesn't have the Wendy Witchcart magic anymore because this is a different timeline.
Yeah.
And Wendy Witchcart doesn't exist. In the...
Yeah.
Sadly. Like, that's a character that if I bring them up around a Sonic fan, they're like, who the fuck's that? Because, like, nobody remembers.
Oh.
Like, you name one person who remembers Tails Sky Patrol.
Patrick Farm remembers.
Oh yeah, I hate this switch because it's just slightly off. So bull. They know exactly what they're doing too.
Yes.
The fucking darn shit.
I'm yawning a lot today. I don't know why. I just woke up from a nap not even an hour ago.
It do be a sleepy kind of Tuesday.
Take the Switch!
Oh!
And
Yeah,
welcome
on top of
to
that-
20 hours of Fuck This Switch.
And on
Me
top of
when
that,
my remote start to drift.
and on top of that, somebody made a bomb threat at my school.
Oh, yikes.
Maybe don't
love that.
maybe don't mention that in my video.
Yeah.
I'd prefer if I could
Yeah,
recommend
that-
this
that'd be bad.
video to people. I can't. I know you're worried about it, but I legitimately cannot mention like recent events that are relating to that. Anything the news would cover, I can't talk about.
Wow.
Because YouTube would not recommend the video, and this is my only form of income.
No politics.
And it, yeah, not the channel for it. Like I can cover Elon Musk buying Twitter, but I can't cover that. So.
Why would he want to do that?
Local man makes midlife crisis everybody else's problem.
How do I get the Switch?
Yeah, let's just say it's almost the end of the school year and people are being dumb.
Should I look up cheats for this game?
No, I'm not looking up cheats for this game.
I bet you
I didn't
cheat on
say
these
you.
nuts.
What the fuck is going on?
Good one.
Wait a minute. Oh, how it falls me down.
You might need to reset.
I don't need to
Okay.
reset, Tomo.
Okay.
I gotta get the switch.
I've done this so much. I've done this a lot.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Line yourself up directly in the middle of the X.
Okay.
Put yourself like slightly in front of the X. You're a little too far away. Get a little bit closer. So keep going. You need to be in that red square, that light red square. Right there. Now fly. And
Some
start. Yeah, fly. Okay, press B. Press B.
Press. Okay.
Do not fly forwards at all. I played this game too much. I know the struggle that is this door. It's bullshit.
I'm watching the B button flash.
Do not do the boost. Do not try to get max height instantly. Just flow up.
So just gotta hold the button.
They really wouldn't make it this complicated, would it? Would they?
Oh yeah, 100%. Don't
Oh, I
worry,
had
it's
it!
another switch just like this. There you go.
At least now I'm perfectly lined up.
You got this.
What she said.
Oh no.
Or no, I
You
don't,
need to-
because
you need
they-
to realign.
You can do it, kitty.
Okay,
Ha!
something else that worked. There you go. There you go. There you go. Booyah!
Yay!
Sonic Hero veteran here. I love being able to help for once.
Thank you so much, because it has been... This is literally the first time I
Well,
picked up this
okay,
game
but
since
get ready
I
for the
owned it.
next bullshit switch.
So I owned this game as a little kid on the PS2. This is the first time I'm picking it up since then.
Dang.
Last time I played it was on like an old fuzzy CRT from the 70s that ran black and white, and we needed a coaxial adapter to run it.
Oh man. Oh.
I do think I'm gonna have to go dip because it is time to feed my cat, but not Gavin, the other cat.
I love how you gotta specify. It's like, no, it's not Gavin.
Sorry, I am unfortunately not ordering you DoorDash.
I already have. Just fuck it. We already talked about it though. I already have
know.
food.
I need help.
What do you need? What do you need help with, Harry?
I just got 80 notifications. I now have 705 followers.
Can you?
Oh, your TikTok went off. Okay.
Can you send some of them over here to subscribe, please? That would be grand.
Congrats on your TikTok blowing up. Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm also shadow banned, so I don't know where this is coming from.
Wait, shadow ban from what?
My whole entire TikTok career so far, I've been shadow banned because people don't know how TikTok works and have liked all my content and in like a
Oh,
1 minute
no.
span, shadow banning me. So, small vent.
Oh. man.
TikTok is rough.
So for
Well,
all viewers listening, if you really like a TikToker, give them a little bit of love. Space it out, go love someone else, then come back to them. If you like all the videos in one time span, it hit to TikTok algorithm saying they're getting too much viewage, and they'll ban them.
That's
That is
literally the
It's not
stupidest
you're
fucking
a
thing.
bad boy ban. It's just like, no, you've been seen too much. We need to stop letting you be seen as much. Yeah,
hate
the dumbest thing.
yeah, but Harry, if you could get like, I don't know, all of those people to come by and sub, that'd be great.
Oh,
Yee.
absolutely.
I kind of sort of desperately need this YouTube thing to work out at this point.
Yeah.
Not to sound desperate, but I mean, I totally am.
We need some subs up in here. But hey, video's already had 10 likes. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
I bet you we can get to 20 for once.
Ooh.
Rip, 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 rip. Oh, you fell right in the hole. That's what she said.
I did a goal.
And with that, I am departing.
Alright.
Have fun, friends.
Later, Artie.
Have a wonderful one.
Bye, Artie. Dinner.
Is Oxide still here?
I'm assuming that's a no.
He might just be muted. I need to check, because... Okay, yeah, he's here.
I can check for you.
He's just muted.
Oh,
So it's just...
okay.
So it's the Sonic Heroes. A rainbow-haired... a rainbow-haired cat. A gray fox. And...
In a very high mushroom.
Yes.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
Because the
I'm a
fun
ghost.
guy shall no care.
You shall fear Toad.
Did you say Toad?
Yeah, like Mario.
Bro, you don't even know, you don't even know, man, right?
His armor is solid. Knuckles, we're counting on you.
I got a lot of bitches to sell today.
Those robots won't budge with our attacks.
Alright. Alright.
I'm Tiptoed.
I need that.
Okay, too much. Too much all at once.
Sorry, Gavin.
Sorry about that.
Really steep here.
Damn.
Be careful.
Those are some stretchy dice.
Oh, really? We love how that kind of like magnetizes.
Oh, what?
Ready anytime.
You cannot complete the game without using knuckles and glitches. You are correct in that statement.
Yes, but it makes a lot more sense when you understand how this game was made.
All right.
This game was not only Sonic Team's first attempt at a non-Sega hardware, so they didn't have any input on the actual hardware specs at all.
Leave it to me.
On top of that, this was during a rough transition for Sega, so not only were they dealing with half the team that was dealing with Sonic Adventure 2, so instead of the 17 people from Adventure 2, you're dealing with maybe 12, with half of them not even there all the time. And most of them had to work daily and nightly and stay over during the office just to finish the game. There was 2 level designers, and one of them got super sick midway through development and had to leave. So there was only 1 level designer.
We love that.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. So in terms of Sonic Heroes, it's a marvel that it's an okay game at all. Especially during the time, because they thought Sega was going to go bankrupt, too. With all the layoffs and everything. It was assumed that Sonic Team would just go broke, Sonic would be no more.
And yet they didn't go broke and somehow came out of it okay.
That's mostly due to Sonic Heroes and a lot of really odd business decisions from a pachinko company known as Sammy Holdings.
Pachinko company?
Yeah, so they make pachinko machines in Japan, right? So pachinko's like a hot commodity there. It is the way to gamble due to a lot of the gambling laws they have. So that makes a lot of money. Well, Sammy Holdings wanted to buy up Sega to use their IPs on their pachinko machines, so including Sonic and all sorts of stuff. Basically just kind of milk the old games. Well, Sega said, well, we're not selling to you unless we still have control. And Sammy's backed down and said, well, we're not giving you control, we're just going to buy you and use you for parts. But after the success of Sonic Heroes and Adventure 2 and the Mega Collections, and even some of Sega's other projects, like the Yakuza's, the first Yakuza games,
Mm-hmm.
they decided, sure, we'll give you some solid autonomy in our company, so that way then you can keep making games. Oh, thank God,
Yeah.
Tails. Which that does not always happen.
Right, but that is fascinating that they were that they ended up being controlled by a pachinko company.
Yeah, they are still owned by them to this day.
Huh.
Believe it or not, they are still owned by them to this day, and it is still a... Like that's why on a lot of the cash registers that are being used nowadays, I don't know if you've ever, like gas station cash registers. I don't know if you ever noticed this, but it makes the sonic ring noise.
Oh, dude. We got one here in, not here in Longview, but one in Orr City, an old town of mine.
That's because the Sammy holding companies own Sega and make those machines.
Oh,
Huh.
sick.
So
That is fascinating.
to get your mind associated with Sega and Sonic, ring sound, because it is the closest thing to a ding that they own the copyright to.
Ding.
Huh. Interesting. I would never have guessed that. Also, by the way, for anyone that's watching or in the chats, please like this video and subscribe if you're not subscribed, because this is awesome stuff and you should totally do it. And I 100% recommend.
Absolutely. We talk about games. We're a bunch of nerds. If you're into that, we're furries of all things. So
Woo!
if you're into that too, come on, leave a like. You agree with us.
So you know there's somebody out there who's gonna make a sex joke, and we're gonna laugh along with them because, haha, penis.
Most of the fans probably know.
Unless we already made the joke ourselves.
In which case, haha, you stole it.
Haha, I'm your dad. Get in the box.
Get in the box.
Get in the box? What?
What?
Don't question it.
Where
Just get in the box.
Oh, hey Gavin, you're at 151 subscribers.
Yes, we are, and
Yeah,
I'm hoping that we can get to 200 possibly.
Wait a minute, am I subscribed? Wait a minute. Hold up.
Harry, I swear to God, if you're not subscribed, that'll be something.
I'm willing to bet he's not subscribed.
Wait, wasn't there a goal for 150 subscribers?
Yeah, at 150, I was gonna eat a bologna sandwich. I still have to go to the store to get the bologna.
And drink some milk?
I'll quickly check that, make sure. But I was.
Oh, you are? Okay, good.
You have to drink milk?
I can do that right now, but I don't want to. It'll ruin my voice for the rest of the stream.
Well, not during the stream, silly.
My cat is watching me from a distance. He's just sitting in a corner staring at me.
He
I
saw.
think he sees a...
He saw what you did
Ghost.
last night.
Oh god, I think he sees ghosts is what he sees. Texas, do you see ghosts over there? His name is Texas, by the way. So if I'm saying Texas and Indiana, not the states, I'm referring to my cats.
Yeah.
The other problem is right now we have on my porch there is a bird nest that's built. It's specifically a type of swallow, I believe, and they're known for building nests on cliff sides. Well, my porch has little pillars that hold up the roof and the front part of it, which are perfect sheer vertical surfaces. And they built a nest on it. It's really actually super impressive. It's been there since like 2020. But the problem is though, it's right there right in view of this gigantic window I have that's looking into my office. And so Texas and Indiana love to sit there on top of this box I have in front of the window and just watch the birds fly by. and they start making the chittering noise and everything. Like, look at those yummy, tasty birds. Father,
Chicken.
open the window. Father, open the window. Let us roam free. The birds must be eaten.
Wow.
But I can't let them do that because, you know,
That's a bad
no
idea.
eating birds. Yeah, I don't want my cats getting outside. They need to stay inside where they are loved and petted and fed, not for live birds.
So, in one of these, there's going to be a switch that we gotta hit to stop the blocks.
My mind immediately went to Nintendo Switch. I'm like, there's a Nintendo Switch in a Sega game?
This game is... I am playing the GameCube version of this game.
Oh, that's... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I forgot that they made it... That's right,
This
is on non-Sega hardware.
Yeah, it's the first one on non-Sega hardware, so...
Do you think Sega will ever make another game system?
No. I don't
No?
think that's a smart idea.
You don't think it's... Why don't... Well, wait, so... You don't think it's smart, or you just don't think it's possible, or...
It's
kind of
possible.
both?
It is possible. Completely, 100% possible. Is it a smart idea? No. We're not in the 90s anymore, and a lot of their troubles came from misunderstandings between the American and Japanese branches of Sega. With between the 32X and the Sega Saturn, there was problems galore. And nowadays, there'd be even more. Where are you getting the games from? Is more my thing. Like, yeah, you could just say, oh, you can get third parties on. Yeah, tell that to the Atari VCS. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I could definitely tell...
I don't know what the Atari VCS is at all, actually.
Harry, do you know what that is?
What is? Sorry.
The Atari VCS that they released in 2020.
I don't think I do.
Would you like to?
Yes.
So, it is a piece of hardware that is underpowered beyond belief. Basically a Raspberry Pi and an Atari shell, and instead of getting third parties on board, they just ended up porting a bunch of mobile games and pre-existing Steam games.
Oh, we love that.
It took them nearly 4 years just to get it out onto the market after they announced it. And they fell back, they fell behind on all of their Kickstarter backer stuff. So some people don't even have the console. Oh, also it costs $400, and it's less powerful than an Xbox Series X, or a Series S, for that matter. Which is the same price. So, when it comes to Sega doing the same thing, where are they getting the third parties from? For one. And for two, no. I could just see it ending poorly. Kind of like the, I don't know if you guys heard about the, Intellivision Amico.
Mm-mm.
So it was announced around the same time as the Atari VCS, and it looked a lot more promising, and even showed off games like Earthworm Jim 4.
Wait, I think I remember that one now. Where it was like it was like kind of like you can modify it however you want. It was sort of modular and all that shit.
No, that's the Polymega. I actually, I actually ordered that one.
Oh, okay.
That's one I told you about.
Right. This one is called the what again?
The Intellivision Amico. And it never got out into the hands of the people because near the time it was supposed to launch this year, right? And instead of launching, they announced that every game will be connected to the blockchain and it will be an NFT-based console. And then and then quietly ran away with all the money.
Oh.
After a Kickstarter backing and 4 Indiegogos and Tommy Tellerico promising new games like Earthworm Jim 4.
That's...
And showcasing some of them. By the way, every single game that was announced to be exclusive eventually got announced for a Switch.
That,
Bro,
that makes sense.
He's failing.
Hmm?
Like, we wonder why the gaming community is failing. Like, we are constantly getting, like, companies like this right here who will give us these big promises, bring out these awesome games, getting us all hyped up, overhyping their games, making these false statements, and then when they finally release it, it's nothing but a load of garbage that's been rushed, and it's unplayable. Or the fandom put it on such a high pedestal that these makers can only go so far and aren't able to meet their expectations. So, as the whole entire gaming community themselves, we are a failed community.
Cyberpunk 2074.
What? It's the best example.
Yeah. Exactly. So, we got a question from Solier in the chat. What do we think of Ubisoft?
I don't.
I forgot about Ubisoft.
Great question. My answer?
I'm kind of glad they're quiet, honestly.
I do too. I also am... I'm quite upset about their allegations, and I'm very upset that we don't have another Rayman game.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Could care less about everything else, honestly.
I personally am. I've been kind of a bigger. I've actually kind of really been enjoying. It's funny because, like, I know they're not at the same level right now as Steam, obviously, but and I know I'm not talking about. Obviously, gaming company anymore, but like Epic, but Epic. I've actually been kind of liking Epic Games recently, and I've been liking their.
Well, they're still a gaming company. They just, I don't know if they make games anymore. They host games. They fund games.
And that's what I like, because like I like for instance, it has right now it has Satisfactories on it, World War Z's on it, and the thing I like is that they have a lot of times where they'll actually have really good games for completely free, and you just download it, and that's it. Like, I got World War Z completely free, which was pretty awesome. And I don't know, I've been liking them as an alternative to some of the BS on Steam, because I've been finding a lot of it, kind of to the point earlier, I've been finding that a lot of games on Steam, you have a lot of these really underdeveloped or complete BS games, or hell, sometimes they're not even just underdeveloped and BS, they're actually hidden crypto miners that you install, and it's like this really shitty looking game, but it's a 4 GB file that plays like hot garbage, and it's actually a crypto miner.
Oh yeah.
So
that's nuts.
Oh yeah, no, like I watched Moist Critical a lot, and he had this one game he downloaded. It was like Epic something Racer, and it was running at a frame rate of like a frame to 2 frames a second. And it was really, really awful. And then his chat pointed out, hey, that game was 2.5 gigabytes. Look at the system requirements, and it listed these insane system requirements, and it recommended leaving the computer on the entire time. And it's like, oh, yeah, this is a fucking crypto miner.
Yeah.
And that was on Steam. And that's the thing. Steam has games, a lot of games like that, unfortunately, and that's kind of the problem with the gaming community right now, is that we have a lot of really, scammers and just garbage games. Like, God, look at the mobile gaming industry right now.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my.
There's nothing worth saving in the mobile game industry. Nothing.
I've got one mobile game that I promote, and I'm not even sponsored by them, and that's it. I've never touched anything else because I just don't want to.
Oh, didn't you say, isn't it a Sonic mobile game you've talked about before, I think?
No, that's Mega Man X Dive.
Yeah, that's right. I remember now you mentioning that. You've mentioned it before on the stream. Yeah. No, there's nothing. Everything else, nothing's worth stating.
Pretty much.
Some of those mobile game ads are so scary.
If one of you two could like keep an eye on the chat, that'd be cool. It's kind of tough to.
Oh yeah, you're fine. I got this.
Thank you so much.
So, Valen also said, I know why Ubisoft is $1. Ubisoft, by the way. Wait, it's called Ubisoft, by the way. He typed it.
I know, but everybody over here just calls it Ubisoft.
I call it Ubisoft.
I get
Ubisoft.
I get Ubisoft. I get Ubisoft. I just call it what I normally call it.
More like you're gonna be soft after this game.
Oh, I love the fact that in my chat, everybody in my voice chat right now, I at least know them well enough to flirt with them slightly. So the lewd jokes just they come and go with ease.
I'm bad with lewd jokes.
And it's absolutely hilarious.
So something that really bothers me in Canyon, the rails go blue, yellow, red, and there's no way you can line up the heroes to be that color. Bothers the fucking hell out of me. It pisses me off, man. Cause look at that, blue, yellow. Oh yeah, Sonic's gonna be on the far. No, that's not how it works.
You actually start the stage on the proper rails, but then every time after that, you're not.
It's dumb. Is a union of Breton's independent software by Valen.
What? Are we talking? Is he still talking about Ubisoft?
Yes.
Okay. I
Keep
guess.
the live chat voice thing, please. Thank you.
Oh, so these are actual train tracks then.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, and those trains suck.
These trains.
Wow, these trains are cargo cars put here by Robotnik to mine the canyon out.
This is where he gets all his metal for his robotics.
Even though, as I said before, this game's main villain isn't Robotnik, but we'll get there.
You know,
So,
I've never beat this game.
Anyways, as you were saying,
I was saying so. Valman says Breton says Breton is an area in France. Are you saying that the area in France is Ubisoft? Is where Ubisoft was?
Well, Ubisoft is a French developer.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So then he's saying it's a union of Breton's independent software. Oh, Breton's is from Breton, France. Okay.
Okay. Not really.
But
I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, it's fine.
also, I'm not sure why. I'm not sure exactly what the point was to putting loops into a damn train system, but yeah, this Robotnik, you are not much of a transport engineer, I can see.
Well, as I said before on the last part of this is to test and see what each of the heroes have to offer for Metal Sonic. So the loopy tracks and stuff probably weren't put here by Robotnik, but by Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic is an awful engineer thing.
Well, I don't think he engineered it to be efficient. He engineered it to test Sonic and his friends' abilities, so he could get.
That is not how engineering works. I'm sorry. I look at it from the perspective of an engineer. I'm looking at this. I'm like, these tracks are so unnecessarily complicated. You could just make a straight line.
Listen, I get it. But it's to test. It's to test them all. It's to get good readings so he can copy their abilities and use them against them. It's...
Oh, no.
I
know what you're saying. No.
We already went through the transport section of the stage. That was just a straight fucking line.
No, I totally get you. I'm just saying, if I met Metal Sonic, I would be chastising him about his ineptitude as an engineer, and then I would also probably, at the end of the day, if this was grading this, I would give it a fail, like a massive fail. I would be like, bro, no, get out of my class. Go retake engineering economics, and then come back. And then I'd probably get killed by Metal Sonic.
Like a year old, so he's doing pretty good. Hey, you survived. What the hey?
Wait, what? What'd you say?
I was like halfway thinking I like missed something. I just saw you falling to your death, the next thing you're on a rail. I'm like, oh yeah, that's how it works.
I thought I was dead, and then I managed to land, so I...
I hate the second stage of this place.
Rail Canyon Act 2 isn't too bad. Or whatever it's called. Each of the zones are called something different on each pass-through. So Act 1 is something... like, Act 1 is Rail Canyon here, and then Act 2 is going to be something called something different. But it's still structurally Act 1, Act 2.
You're doing great.
Trying to think about what else to talk about. Hey, I broke it, guys!
Oh, I've done that a few times, actually.
You're not supposed to be down there, but...
But it's really nice they actually put that as like a solid object to stand on.
Oh, yeah. So
I'm not a complete wimp. Oh, speaking about architecture, you saw that, right?
Which piece?
Oh, you missed it then. There's no way to go back.
They built a way to go back?
To get turned around, you need to turn into tails and fly. Oh, or die.
Or die? You think die? I didn't die.
You almost did.
I don't know how I'm gonna get back up, but I most certainly did not die.
Wait, right there. There's a platform. Underneath the rail. There you go. Oh, there you got it. There you go. That's why I hate this freaking map. This map's horrible.
By the way, switching rails is an absolute pain.
Oh yeah, because sometimes you're like, oh, there's not a rail there. I'm just gonna jump.
It's not a...
Like, yeah, that's what I want.
Well, so they have the... In the modern games, there is a way to zip between rail to rail on by just hitting R and L. So, going back to this older system is really confusing. It's already more smooth than Adventure 2's. But, essentially, I have to hold left or right and then tap A. And it's not a guarantee that it'll do that. It's kind of guesswork. Because I might also just jump instead.
I love that.
So it's certainly a game that deserves a touch-up. This game, I think, is one of those games where if it got a remake, I'd be so happy.
Look, a train station. I think.
Kinda.
Let's pose at the end, guys. Yeah. Da, da, da.
E-rank.
We won. Yeah.
So how are you guys doing? You guys doing okay?
I'm still freaking out because of 30 followers.
I'm doing okay.
I'm doing good. Just watching the train tracks and thinking. Although I am
I'd make
actually
Facebook
cheating.
some train tracks.
Oh right.
I will say this.
I don't think you've seen this zone before because you joined last time at the boss of this area.
Yes. Oh, was this? Is this the boss? Is this the boss? I think it is.
This is the boss with the blimp.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
it's my favorite one. That's my favorite boss.
By the way,
I love
Oxide,
this
I had a question.
Yeah.
Are you finally done with your school stuff?
No, I still have my paper.
Well,
Oh,
you
I
said.
wish.
Well, yeah, but you said you only had your paper left last night, so I'm like,
No, I'm not done with the paper though.
no.
still have more room.
If you only have the paper left, that's basically what I'm
Oh
asking.
no, the only other thing. Oh no, the only other thing I've got is I've got a homework assignment that's due either today or tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. I'll probably turn it in I'll turn it in sooner than later. And then I have 2 finals to take, and that's it. And then I'm done with all my school for this semester. Then summer semester.
What summer
But-
semester?
It's just directed research for my thesis, and that's it. So I've just got 8 hours of research, or no, 6 hours of research for my thesis, and then after that I graduate, and I'm done.
Yay!
And then you can you can come and bug me. Woo!
Yeah. Woo. I will play Sonic poorly, and then I will be angry at Sonic, and then I will find Metal Sonic just so I can bitch slap him across the face and be like, You need to reconsider how you do all this, because all of this is, you do it poorly, and, magnet to the face, and I'll throw a neodymium magnet to his face and laugh at him.
Just so you can add to your serotonin, he is the final boss in Sonic Fighters.
And he's
the
also the
second
final
final.
boss for this game. And he's in Mania. And Knuckles
Has
Chaotix.
Has anyone thought about just holding a giant magnet up to him, like a giant neodymium magnet?
Oh no,
Well,
Eggman thought of that.
And
yeah,
what
he's
happens?
made of like this. What is it called? He's like a biometal.
Yeah.
He's not really what we think of a robot. He's like a slime, basically, in this one.
Oh, yeah, the Terminator stuff. So magnets don't do shit to him. Damn it.
Yeah, no, he literally looks and goes, "That's cute," and die.
Yeah.
Wow, that's huh. Damn.
Of
So-
course, I believe Mecha Sonic from Sonic 2 is not. Because,
So,
but I'll get there when we get to the story video.
what if then? Wait, hold on. If he's anything like Terminator, then he should be susceptible to getting frozen at really low temperatures with liquid nitrogen or liquid carbon dioxide.
It's not the same thing from the Terminator.
Terminator. Damn it. Well, then I'd be out of ideas. I'd be like, well, I don't know how to kill Metal Sonic.
You
so
kind
I
of
just
gotta bash him open and...
eat him.
You gotta
Yeah.
Sonic Bap him, because Sonic Baps work. Because logic. Yeah, shoot through that door.
Yeah, but I also feel like an SMG would probably be equally effective at close range.
Oh, by the way,
Right.
Harry, did you ever notice that was an actual gun?
Yeah.
As a kid, I didn't realize that.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't notice that was a shotgun.
Oh. Huh. So there are guns in this game. What a lie.
Oh yeah, Shadow was not the first person to have a gun in the Sonic game.
Oh no, absolutely not. Fang the Sniper was. He had a
Wait,
Colt.
so Shadow.
There you go.
So Shadow's unique ability is he has a gun. No, I know it's not, but I just think that'd be hilarious. So what is your ability? What's your unique ability, Shadow? I have gun. Okay, do you have anything else? I have another gun. I'm dual wielding. So you're packing heat. That's your special ability. Yeah.
I mean, his special ability is chaos control, but I mean, like, if we'll get to the game with Shadow having a gun next, actually.
Oh.
I'm actually gonna have. I have to cover that game directly after this one.
Mm-hmm.
Due to a lot of misconceptions with the story stemming from this game.
But he's an alien.
Well, yes, he's an alien, but that he's not a robot or a clone in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, see you later, Valen. They said they have to leave, but have a nice end of the day. Thank you, Valen. You too.
Later, thanks.
Bye.
Well, my power went out briefly and it came back on.
Nice.
Welcome back.
I gotta turn back on all my stuff.
My light was flickering last night, so...
Well, I've got a massive inbound thunderstorm of some kind, so some of my systems might require a reset. Okay, well, the microwave still has the right time. Interesting, but the oven does not. Interesting. I'll reset that eventually. But yeah.
I almost did the same thing happen as last time, where I fell for a while. Oh. Okay, I have something to say about this game. It is a little bit draining. I don't remember this game being this draining.
Oh yeah.
Like, it...
Oh yeah.
I legitimately feel like I am taking, like, forever in this game.
The levels are not engaging, in my opinion. Like, right there, you have, like, random stompers and stuff like that, random enemies that you can completely run around. You can cheese half the game with the fly ability, which they've tried to, like, make almost useless in this one, but yeah, you can still cheese it. Also, like, you'll have random tidbits like this right here, where you fall down a train, smack the front of the engine of said train, and for some reason blow out of a canyon. Yeah, it makes no damn sense. It's not engaging for me.
That's perfectly valid and fair. But like I said before, it is also a singular game level designer.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I'm not hating on the game. It's just like, it could have been a little shorter, and like some of these like random tidbits could have been fleshed out a little better.
Oh yeah, but do you know why it's so long? For very little reason.
No, not a clue.
It is the dumbest reason you'll ever guess. What if I told you IGN?
What?
Yup.
Oh, this is one of my favorite parts of the game, which they should have totally implemented way more into the game.
Oh yeah, it's only in like this and then a couple levels beforehand.
Fucking the hero cart was so cool.
We're not going there, are we? Yes, we are.
Lightspeed dash, cool.
Oh, yep, there you see, Lightspeed Dash. It works perfectly. We love it. We love seeing it.
Bad thing is, it works really well by the time 06 happens.
Yeah, so like, oh yeah, we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
What's up with this gigantic mountain hill thing? Oh, is this the base? Or something?
We're on
or
a train.
Process refinery place?
No. We're still in the rail canyon.
Damn, this place is big.
It's a canyon.
Well, I mean, I know, but like, even most canyons aren't like. This is like Grand Canyon sized canyon.
Because it is.
He's mining out the Grand Canyon? What a dick!
This is the Grand Canyon in the Sonic world because this game takes place in Sonic's universe.
What a jerk! Mining out the Grand Canyon? It doesn't even look like he's getting any valuable resources. They're just empty trains.
Yeah, it sounds about right for Eggman, though. I don't know what happened to Knuckles, and I can't continue without
Knuckles got
Knuckles.
stuck in the grabber. So you have to wait like a little bit till he respawns. Game design.
I found a place where they probably should have put a wall.
Hey, well, you saved everyone. Up. There you go. Light dash.
Alright, yeah, but it was IGN that wanted this game to be so long. At the time, game reviewers were giving out bad scores if your game was too short.
That's dumb.
I don't know if
What even defines too short of a game? Like,
essentially, if it is $60, they want your game to be like 80 hours.
But
And even that is on the shorter end.
damn.
Which is not how it should be, ever. If that is how you're designing your game, then you have failed.
80 hours for a Sonic game doesn't even sound like. Is that even a thing? I don't even think Sonic Forces was that long.
Sonic Forces is super short.
Yeah, I was gonna. I'm trying to think what are the longer Sonic games.
Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood is like, I think 50 or 60 hours, and that's an RPG.
Yeah, that's like the games I think of that are like 80 hours plus would be like Alien Isolation. That one's like 100 something hours gameplay. If I don't remember right. I don't know, but at 80 hours for a game, especially something like Sonic, that just seems a little bit.
And it wasn't just Sonic that got this treatment. Games like Tony Hawk.
Oh my god, no.
That's why we have things like American Wasteland.
That is so dumb, especially considering, how limited storage capacity was at the time for gaming systems. Like,
Yeah, it's a DVD. No, it is not. Every game does not need to be an RPG.
Yeah.
You know how they like to compare everything to Dark Souls nowadays? Imagine that,
Yeah.
but being compared to, say, GTA, Jak and Daxter, and getting complaints that your game was too short. Because some Joe Schmo in an office said, yeah, I don't like the game unless it takes me forever.
so what you do at that point, you're like, oh, the game's too short? Here, hold up, let me fix that for you. And then basically, what you do is your different levels are the exact same level every time, but with a different character, and slight variations every time. And you just do that like 6 or 7 times to be like, there you go, 80 hours of gameplay, have fun.
I don't think you realize that's what they did here.
Well, that is... okay, yeah. Huh.
Yeah, we have to do Team Sonic, Team Dark, Team Rose, Team Chaotix, a final chapter story. Then there's another set of hard mode missions for every single guy, plus multiplayer mode. Yeah, it's ridiculously long.
So FYI, just as a short random aside, I'm looking outside my office window right now, looking out onto the highway that goes across the way out in front of my yard. It's not really a highway, but cars can go 55 on it, so I guess you could call it that. There's some dude. We're about to have a massive fucking thunderstorm. You could see the rain at the distance coming down. Some shirtless dude running along the side of the road in running shoes. And I'm like, bro, are you like? What's up with you, man? Why are you doing this?
That's just me, man. That's just me. Don't worry about it.
I got something to tell you guys then. If you think that's fucking weird. Middle of a snowstorm. It is snowing like a motherfucker. It's icy enough that some businesses had to close that night and early, and a lot of you were supposed to be off the streets unless you were a mandatory person. So unless you're a street cleaner, get the fuck off the road.
Right.
Middle of the street, 3 people walking backwards.
Just
Walk-
randomly, just
Walking backwards in the middle of the snowstorm at the middle of the night.
Seems
So-
legit.
And you'd think they're
Wait.
walking backwards to avoid the snow. No, the snow is headed the other fucking direction.
So I think what you have there, you don't have people that you accidentally witnessed X-File aliens that were trying to learn and understand the ways of humans, and I think they misinterpreted playing in the snow. So I think that's what you actually witnessed. You saw aliens, not people.
Fucking maybe.
Kind of sounds like it. If I saw 3 people walking backwards in the middle of a snowstorm in the middle of the night, I'd be like, either aliens, bath salts, or they lost the bet.
And-
One of the 3 things.
And like I've never
Alrighty,
seen him
guys.
again,
I gotta
so...
keep it running out.
What?
I gotta skedaddle.
Alrighty. Well, it's been,
Appreciate you.
it's been lovely having you, Harry, and good luck with your TikToks.
See
Thank
you, Harry.
Good luck with the stream. And also, everyone, please leave a like, subscribe, tell a friend. And also, the kitty does commissions. Really good art. They have really good stickers.
There's a Twitter.
If you think about a little donation, it goes a long way.
There's a Twitter.
Yee. All right, signing off. Bye, y'all.
Here.
Later.
Later.
Oh man, the wind is heavy and the rain is coming down big time now. Oh, I'm just hoping I don't lose power again.
Oh, me too.
All my homework is on my desktop, so if I lose power, I'm screwed.
No, man, I am ready for... I'm ready for this stage to end. I actually legitimately just want to get to the boss so I can finish this game.
So this is the final stage?
No, we're only halfway through with Sonic's campaign.
Oh damn.
Let's see, we are... It said 46% when we were last on the menu.
Damn.
And I've been
Yeah, these rails
I've been going for 2 hours now. Like, ugh.
these rails are just a pain in the ass.
Yep.
Greetings, Infidel.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm not dead yet.
Well, that's good. At least you're not dead yet.
That's debatable.
And that's half the battle.
Samson's supposed to get back to me sometime soon about us doing a weekend thing.
Before Enter Ohio?
Yeah,
Okay.
sometime this weekend maybe. I don't know. It's not confirmed
When is
yet.
When is Anthro Ohio?
Anthro Ohio is in May.
It's the Columbus Furry Convention.
And it's Ohio's only furry convention because Fur Reality's gone.
What happened
Well,
to Furry? Yeah.
They went...
I'm guessing.
The COVID killed them.
Oh
Yep.
god, it did that to so many good cons.
They did one online year, it didn't make back what they could have made back, and it just killed it.
That's always good. Can we just declare the furry fandom a religion and get tax exemptions, please?
I fucking wish, but there's a lot of hoops you have to jump through.
Oh, heck, I didn't know who was here. Blue, hey.
Oh.
How are you?
Elias.
That is good. Guten.
Guten Tag. Well, that's good day, so.
Oh ja, das fantastisch.
Okay, can we not?
Hmm.
We're not going there, are we?
Sorry,
Yes, we are.
Cool.
kitty.
We're not going there, are we?
Tails, quit grabbing the first ring I need. You're making the
What
lightspeed
is
dash
it?
so much harder. You fucking idiot. This
Tails
is
would rather grab.
this is such a difficult stage. I don't like it. I thought I wasn't gonna have much issue with this stage because I breezed through it with Team Rose last time. No, it's so much worse with Team Sonic. Which means I'm really gonna be dreading it by the time we do Team Dark because their stages are even longer.
Yeah, Godspeed, my man, because yeah, this does look pretty awful.
So if I get hit 3 times, I'm dead.
Sled takes on damage. One character is thrown off the bobsled. The speed decreases if Sonic is thrown off, and if Tails falls off, the bobsled won't be able to jump.
Oh, at least the camera isn't like completely crazy and just goes wherever it wants.
No, but for this section, it certainly feels like it needs to just pick a spot, stick to it.
Hmm.
I'll take care of them.
Alright, I'm not gonna hit a damn thing, because every time I hit a button on a rail, it ends poorly. Okay, so there's the first switch. Actually, maybe I should do it like this.
Looks like we have to activate all 3 switches. Wonder where Eggman's secret weapon is.
Hmm.
There we go. Please tell me we're near the end.
We're near the end.
Must be Eggman's base.
Very funny, Blue.
All right, here we go.
Well, he did tell you that, so I did.
I know. But I actually want to be near the end of the stage. I don't want to keep playing this level. Oh my god.
I don't want to live on this planet any longer.
No, I don't. The stage sucks. We've been here for what feels like an hour.
Jeez.
We can do better.
Shut up, Tails! Fucking, we could do better. Fuck you, I'm not replaying that shit. We're done here.
We could do better. Okay, Tails, you go throw him off the edge. Have fun.
Alright, yeah, it's this boss again. Oxide.
That thing's loaded.
Ah,
with
yeah.
weapons. Eggman, you're finished. Ready, all cannons. Open fire. There's only one way to go. Ready.
Big albatross. Huh.
The perfect boss if you just like to mash A whole bunch.
So, just keep bapping him.
Must be Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
I see what you did there.
Dad jokes for days.
Actually, I think it might be screaming out for help. Ah!
End my suffering. End it, Sonic!
I don't know if there's a way to cheese this boss like I did for the Egg Albatross.
I thought this was called the Egg Albatross.
Yeah, this is like version 2. It's just got the same ship on the top there.
Ah.
Because reusing models is fun.
Well, considering the background to the game as you mentioned it, makes sense.
Yeah.
There's only one way to go.
So, what exactly is it that you have to destroy
All of it.
on the... So all those little things that are hanging off the side?
Each of the cannons, the wings. The enemies. Of course, it could also just throw me off like that, so...
Fair enough, unfortunately.
Also, Gavin, when you got a second, could you stream on Discord if you're able to?
I'm not, because I'm running this through my capture device.
Okay.
I couldn't run this through Dolphin, I'm sorry. I tried, and it did not let me.
It's okay. I will survive.
Just imagine
And
a
it was
giant...
then
Just imagine
we
a
died.
giant blimp. A giant blimp.
So what, we're talking like Michelin Man kind of blimp but gone bad? Michelin Man gone bad.
I mean, kinda.
There's only one way to go. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
If I remember, is it just me or isn't it that like Eggman actually owns a legitimate company that's doing all this evil stuff?
No.
Oh. For some reason I was thinking he did, kind of like Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated, but it's not actually a company.
No, no.
So he's just doing evil.
Dr.
Awesome.
Wily does own a couple of companies that are legitimate businesses and shit in the Mega Man universe, but Eggman is not that clever.
Yeah, see, I knew about Dr. Wily's companies. I was wondering if Eggman happened to do the same thing, but it sounds like nope. Eggman just decided to fund his stuff and watch it all blow up.
Well, I mean, because of Gerald Robotnik, we kind of sort of know that he might have had a military contract at some point.
That would make sense. I could totally see that. I mean, he manufactures weapons as it is, so hey. Sure the military would be interested.
Which seems to be the way these mad scientists get their start.
Yeah, that's not wrong, I'll say that.
It's perfect for learning new technology and stuff. Developing your technology. Just think how dangerous Boston Robotics would be if they went rogue.
Oh no, evil dogs everywhere slowly falling over every time you touch them.
And then self-correcting themselves.
It just stands back up. You'll never push me down now. Oh no. It's become sentient.
Run away! Run away!
Ah. Oh, yes, I do love myself some Monty Python Holy Grail.
Alright. And I got the first phase down.
Woo! Now just the second phase. This propeller just needs to go.
Oh, so I haven't cut my grass yet for the first time this year, and it's really tall. And I was out in my backyard the other day, and something awesome happened. I sat down, and just like watching like the world go by, and I hear something in the grass like behind me. Two bunnies hopped up on like next to me and were like checking me out.
Aw,
Like
that is
within
awesome.
within reaching distance. I'm like,
Aw, Blue, you made friends.
I did, and then like one got really close, but wouldn't let me touch it, and then they didn't hop away until I stood up. It was so cool.
Yeah, I have to cut my grass at some point. I have not, but the only wildlife we get out here are just a bunch of deers that eat everything.
They stare at your house.
The city does ours.
Lucky.
They got tired of
Oh.
people just not doing it to their regulation standards, so they hire my landlords hire some people.
Ah. Yeah, I gotta find someone to do mine, but I also have like 2.5 acres that have to get mowed, so it's a lot.
Is that it?
Mine would be okay if I
Third
had the
stage.
ditches.
All you gotta do now is destroy those engines.
The one ditch isn't too bad, but the other side ditch is really like steep.
Oh. Yeah, that can get really quick.
It's just pesky because it's like eroding over the years, and plus now we have moles. They're digging a little tunnel. Yeah. I stepped out into the ditch last week, and I just it was collapsing. My feet were going in about 8 inches all over the place.
Damn.
Ugh.
Yeah. Looks like I have to set out some repellent. I love moles, but damn, they're so destructive.
Yeah.
Why are moles always like construction workers and stuff? They never build anything.
They just dig
They
tunnels
like
and
to
destroy
dig.
They just destroy shit.
Yep.
without meaning to.
I'm just gonna trick it into coming back over here.
They're so cute though. If you catch one, they like hide in your hand and try to dig through your hands.
Yeah, no, they are really adorable. Whoop. You finished him off. I find it funny that they make these poses like, yeah, guys, you got away again.
We started that level 45 minutes ago.
Jeez.
Damn.
What took you?
The last level, it was fucking annoying.
Drat, a trap to stall for time. Sonic.
Oh, look, a bunch of gigantic airships.
Ooh, I want one.
There you go. Here's Metal Sonic.
All lifeform data successfully copied.
Ooh. Yeah, he looks a lot more evil in the redesign.
Yeah, it's just his upgrade. He never goes back to this form unless you count a couple things in the comics. IDW got to use this design, so I think it was supposed to show up maybe in Forces, but they had to cut it or something.
Hmm.
We'll never know.
No, we will not.
Let's just hope we can get through at this level.
I like the title of the stream, Slow Down, You Blue Ferret. I don't think Sonic is a ferret.
No, he's not.
He is a angry rabbit.
A pissed off weasel.
An annoyed hamster.
A grumpy oxide?
No, I'm not a rodent of any kind. Although I believe this blue no, it's a blue squirrel on speed. That's what he is.
He's an angry blue rabbit.
I
No.
resemble that.
Blue's not angry.
Not yet.
Well, except to his neighbors, but that's a different story.
So if I remember right, so Knuckles is an echidna, Sonic's the hedgehog, Tails is a fox, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Not a single one of them is a ferret. In fact, there is no ferret in the Sonic universe.
Sad.
It's funny that they have like an alligator, but they do not have a ferret in this universe.
Vector's a crocodile.
I swear to God, I don't get. You know what?
We may be able to use this flower at Sonic to stir the wind up.
Sorry.
Oh, he's a crocodile. I'm sorry, kid. Just kidding. Okay, but yeah, so they have a alligator. They have a whatever else is in the kazoo or the
A chameleon,
fail.
a chameleon, a bee, a fox, a hedgehog. 3 of those actually. 4 if you count silver. A cat. 2 of those.
I'll take care of them.
I feel like I'm creating a menu for like exotic food.
Leave it to me.
Sonic.
Did you already list echidna?
No, but we've got 2 of those as well. One of them is dead.
Okay.
Oh, hey, you're forgetting Infinite. He's a wolf.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Actually, he's a jackal.
Really?
Yeah.
At least not dingo.
What? Eggman is. I don't know if he's a human, but if he is, man, he's got some serious deformities.
He is a human, and it's just super stylized. The way he would actually look in real life is the way he'd look in 06.
I always think of Jim Carrey now.
And here's the scary thing. In my quest to figure out how old Eggman is, which also was undetermined, he's one of the very few Sonic characters without a canon age, I found out that we are about the same height and about the same weight, so he'd be about the same build as me.
That's funny.
Really?
Gavin,
So you're gonna become. So you'll be Eggman.
are
No.
you the Eggman?
I am not the Eggman.
You are the Eggman.
You should be Eggman this next Halloween.
No.
Shave your head bald and grow a big giant mustache.
I will never shave my head.
I need to
Not
shave.
unless I hold you down.
No, Blue. I like my hair a lot. I'm never shaving.
I hate you.
Never doing that.
But don't you have issues with getting hair in your food?
No,
Really? How?
because I wear a hair tie when I cook.
I can't wear a hair tie. I don't know how to.
Leave it to me.
It's not that
Bro.
hard.
Let's go.
It's funny that they have all these things, but they do not have a ferret. But they have all these other creatures, but no ferret.
Hey, how do
Yeah,
you think I feel? There's no jackalope, so.
they have a weasel,
Oh.
and it's a weasel crossed with a fox. Or a wolf, sorry. Fang
That is
the,
a nice
Weasel.
and that's Fang the Sniper. Don't ask me how they got it on. And then a human and a duck created Bean, which is confusing as shit as it is.
Well, I'm not gonna ask any more questions. I'm just gonna leave it as
Hey,
is.
you think Sonic 06 was the first to have that implication? Oh, no. let me introduce you to Dynamite Ducks.
Oh God, no, thank you. I'll stick without the introductions. What's up with okay? You know, actually, no. What's up with them and ducks and people? Why is it ducks? It's that like it doesn't sound like they cross anything else with humans. Just duck.
Yeah, I don't know, because Bean is a woodpecker.
That makes even less sense now.
So a duck and a
He's the
human
green
made a
duck,
woodpecker.
That sounds like the beginning to a really bad joke. I don't know why. It just sounds like it has a dumb punchline.
Oh,
which I guess kind of is, because Bean.
The punchline is why.
Bean?
Is a bad arcade game and an even worse Master System game that we've already covered on this channel.
So let me ask this then. So you said that Eggman doesn't have a canon age, but isn't like Sonic's canon age somewhere around like the vicinity of like 12 or something? Or am I thinking of Tails?
So Sonic's age has actually gone up. I believe Sonic is 17 now. Knuckles, Tails was like 13, 14. I think now he's like 15. Knuckles is 19, 20-ish, if I remember correctly. Rouge the Bat is in her 20s. Shadow is over 50 years old.
Oh my god.
Wow. Damn.
Why does nobody ever... I say that to people and they're like, what? No, he's an edgy boy. I'm like, no, yeah. Because he spent 50 years in stasis. He is 50. He's a creepy emo 50-year-old hanging out with teenagers. He was kept in cryo sleep, so he didn't really physically age.
My point stands. Okay.
I guess. I mean, he works. He doesn't really hang out with them as much as he just they just happen to be in the way.
So there's all that, and then there's who else? There's
Omega is a robot, so that doesn't really have much of an age.
No.
Uh.
Oh, how old? What about that one chick that keeps trying to get Sonic, and he's like, nah.
Amy.
Yeah. That's her.
So originally she was. So originally I think she was like 13, 12, 13-ish. They have since aged her up for the modern games. I don't remember what the canon age for that is.
Gotcha.
However, believe it or not, I have the manual for this game. I could check real fast if anybody gave a shit.
Wait, they actually have the canon ages listed in the manual?
In the Sonic Heroes manual, it has the canon age, and then you add 1 because Sonic's birthday happened in Generations.
Wow.
So,
Are they the same age as in Forces, or isn't he older in Forces because of the whole
no,
Conquerors here? Oh.
because a year didn't pass. Oh, so Tails is 9, Sonic is 16, Knuckles is 17. Shadow, unknown, but it's at least 50 years old because he was locked away for 50 years. Omega, unknown time of creation. Rouge the Bat is 18. Amy is 13. Big the Cat is 19. Cream the Rabbit is 7. SBO is 17. Vector is 21. Charmy B is 7. Eggman is unknown. And that is all the ages we have that are known. I'm sure the Blaze and Silver and any of the other casts that have since been released, or since, existed, probably do also have canon ages. But they're not listed in the Heroes Manual because they didn't exist yet.
Do you know any of the characters' ages that weren't in the games, like Sally Acorn and Bunny Rabbit?
They don't have canon agents. Those are made strictly for cartoon purposes. Sega owns the characters for those two that you listed in particular, but they don't have canon agents.
Interesting.
You can meld with them whatever you want. Because they're not canon to the games, they weren't given any of that information.
They're not important.
Exactly, because they're not. They're really not. The fans asking for Sally back. Sorry, no.
Huh.
But speaking of Sally, I guess I should probably, since you mentioned it, that's a pretty good segue into what the fans are doing. Fans? What the fans doing?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say, actually.
So those characters that you just mentioned, Tomo, are from a cartoon called Sonic the Hedgehog, and fans call it Sonic Sat AM because it appeared on Saturday morning television. So in case it wasn't confused with any other future series, they just call it Sonic Sat AM.
Mm-hmm.
So to go along with that, it only had 2 seasons, and it ended on a cliffhanger with Snively being the big bad going into season 3. Instead, though, they just kind of quietly canceled it. Because, despite the high numbers, Sega was moving on, the Saturn was coming out, and, you know, time has to move forward. But fans managed to get a hold of not only the original producers, but also the writers of the series, and began work on a Season 3, which recently got a trailer, and they got the intro theme redone by Johnny Gioli, lead singer of Crush 40. And if you don't know Crush 40, $20 says you do, and you haven't realized it yet. Crush 40.
I don't.
Crush 40 did the opening for Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, Team Sonic Racing. They've done a whole bunch of stuff. They did All Hail Shadow, I Am All of Me, Believe in Your Heart. They've done a shit ton of stuff, especially pertaining to this series. They even did a really good mix of Sonic Boom.
I'm surprised they were able to get the approval from.
I never said they had the approval from Sega.
Okay. No.
It's not official in the slightest. It just has the same writers using the old script for the plot synopsis for Season 3.
Gotcha.
It's just another set of 14 episodes, 16 episodes, meant to finish the series cliffhanger. And it's animated really well. Huh?
Is it out on YouTube, or...?
There is a trailer out on YouTube.
Gotcha.
Actually, if you want to look it up, I can we could do a live reaction real fast. You guys can tell me your thoughts.
I can in a bit. I'm still right now looking. I'm kind of half here and half watched, looking over this calc still that I'm having to verify some numbers on.
Yeah. Numbers.
Number 15.
Yeah, got plenty of them. Oh.
So quiet.
Yeah. There's not much to say. This is the prettiest level of the game.
It is a pretty level.
I believe this is going to be our first appearance of Team Dark. Since Amy's team didn't end up seeing them at all during their run through the game.
Uh-oh.
Team Dark. Who's Team Dark consist of again?
E102 Omega, Rouge the Bat, and Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay.
I like Team Dark.
You know, some people like to kind of joke about Rouge and whatnot, and about them being like, oh, well, they're old people hanging out with kids. Except, no, they're really not. They just keep ending up in matters of national security. Because by the end of Sonic, by the end of the next game, and going into 06, you find out that Shadow gets employed by Gun. You know, the national security for the U.S. in Sonic's universe. So, and Rouge was always, you know, employed by them. So, it's less so that they're hanging out, and more so that they just happen to be in matters of national security.
Guess that's about it.
Which is kind of a goofy explanation, but I mean, it's the truth. Oh, man. Stage 10, Lost Jungle. So after this, I believe it's the Haunted Castle stage, and then on to the final stage.
Woohoo!
Thank God. And if it continues like this, we're gonna have to end up splitting up Team... If Team Dark ends up being too long, then I'm gonna have to split it up a whole bunch. What's that sound?
What is that sound?
It's like the mic's getting brushed up against a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Sounds like demons are trying to communicate with us from the other side.
Yeah.
Someone.
Well, hold on. I think that's coming from yours, Blue.
It's okay. I just had to turn you down, bud.
I do hear demons.
Maybe my phone do that.
Oh my god.
Because I hear nothing of that on my side.
I need to figure out how I'm getting that bass from Yellow. Truman ended up asking me if I'm just becoming friends with Colors because I'm friends with Blue, and I got Yellow to print that head bass for me. I gotta turn you up again because I couldn't hear you. What?
Yeah, you are the Colors.
Yee. I am. Of course I'd be friends with Colors. I have Colors. Yeah, Knuckles, it is really steep. So why don't you just, like, I don't know, make the controls a little better?
All right. I'll take care of them. Got it. Did you guys hear a croak?
We freed the frog, so now it rained.
That's a giant frog.
Damn.
He big.
He is a thick boy.
There's that big frog again.
Damn, boy.
I swear I did not hit a direction.
It's really steep here. Be careful.
Also, I'll be back in just a second, y'all.
Alrighty.
I'll take care of them. Got it. Here we go.
Oh, I'm really hoping we can get to the end of this soon.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
I've got food I gotta finish.
There's that black
You got
frog again.
food you gotta finish?
Yeah,
The enemies.
Oh, what is it?
it's a Diavolo pasta I got. Should probably also get myself a drink, because it's kind of spicy.
Oh. That would explain Diablo.
It's not Diablo, it's Diavolo.
Diavolo, right?
Yes, it's Italian.
Oh. I've never heard of something like that. Huh.
It's a spicy red sauce, essentially.
Why spicy though?
Because I like spicy stuff.
There's
Yeah, but it really messes with your stomach, doesn't it?
Nope,
That's with mine.
because you're a wuss. Who needs to drink milk.
I am not a. Hey. I am not a wuss, okay? I like spicy foods too. It's just they don't like me.
that was close.
That was one heck of a battle.
No problem. Piece of cake.
Okay, so what stage is going?
In circles.
We're not going.
Oh, frog.
I'm not going. Sadly, I'm not going in circles. This is just the way through the level, but it does feel that way with how long these levels are. Well, I can't die this time, because if I die this time, I game over.
Let's go.
And what happens when you game over?
We have to restart the level
They never give up, do they?
Uh-oh.
from the very beginning.
Oh, that is not good.
Yeah, the actual animation worked for that one. Doesn't work for any of the other ones, but worked for that one for some reason.
How weird.
Leave it to me.
Let's leave this to Tails.
I couldn't jump! What?
Oh no.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
Sorry.
I don't know what.
They never give up, do they? Take this, take this. Take this.
I don't think I ever beat Sonic Heroes. I think I only was able to manage to get like to level 5,
That was one heck of a battle.
maybe. I don't know.
It's a long game and it's kind of drawn out. And if you're playing through Team Sonic, you're playing the normal mode where stages are a bit longer and more involved. If you're playing as Team Dark, you end up with even longer levels. This game's got some pacing issues, is what I'm trying to say.
Let's go. Yay. 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 Okay.
All right. Hey, there they are.
course, instead of getting the end of the stage at a good stopping point,
You may have some control over the flower as it goes up and down.
we get a checkpoint and have to continue doing what we do.
Got it. Take this, take this. Take this, take this. Shit, shit. Hoorah, shit, hoorah, shit, shit.
Knockback is great.
Let's blast through with sonic speed.
Now we have to restart the level.
All right.
Fuck. I really want to split it up, but we are this close to the end.
There they are.
Eggman's robot.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
Let's see how much of this stage we can just skip.
Let's go.
That's some powerful.
I might just end up doing a bit of Team Dark and a bit of Team Chaotix instead of all of those.
Let's go. Let's go.
So I have a feeling doing all of them is not going to
Hey, there's that black frog again.
be enjoyable.
And I am back.
Welcome back. We're still going through the Lost Jungle.
Let's go.
Hey.
And the game just keeps dragging on.
Let's go.
So Oxide, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Let's go.
All right.
would
What
you-
is the question?
Would you, if you were a regular viewer of this channel, would you blame me if I just said, no, we're only going to do a bit of Team Chaotix and a bit of Team Shadow?
With how much these maps play out, with like the just sheer amount of time required for them, no, I would not blame you at all.
Let's go.
Alright then. So what we might end up doing is showcase a little bit of Team Shadow today. A little bit of Team Chaotix tomorrow. Just what? Tomorrow's Wednesday, right?
Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday.
A little bit of Team Chaotix tomorrow. And then used my modified save file to do the final boss. The true last story.
That sounds like a pretty reasonable schedule to me. Because how long do you like for the streams to typically be?
2 hours.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
We're coming up on the 3-hour mark for this video.
Well, I mean, maybe you want. Well, then, if that's the case, maybe you want to consider saving Team Shadow for tomorrow if it's coming up to 3.
We probably will.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, because honestly, it's like it's a perfect stopping point.
Yeah, once we finish this up. And plus, we've already seen the final boss, the Egg Dragoon, with Team Rose. We've seen every one of these stages. We've seen what they have to offer. We've even seen... We've even seen some of the weirdness with these stages, too. With the more elaborate gimmicks and whatnot.
Yeah, so I would say it definitely makes sense to make it I would say it would be a good stopping point.
That way, then you guys don't have to wait a whole extra day for Sonic Heroes content.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're already putting Hollow Knight on Thursday.
Gotcha.
I love how everybody but Knuckles got a level up from those guys.
Screw you, Knuckles. No, that'd be fair.
Why are you screwing the echidna? I know the internet says it has 2 penises, but, like, did you have to screw the echidna?
I mean... I didn't write this game, bro. That would have been... You have to blame the dude who was not paid enough. Who was probably also a furry. Or maybe not. I don't know.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Is that a giant bee's nest? No, it's just a giant log.
It is a giant yes.
Really steep here. Be careful.
It's really steep here. Be careful. Well, really, I would never have guessed.
I mean,
You
it's...
need a sheer clips, though.
I mean, it's not like it's straight up in the air or anything.
Nah, not in the slightest bit. Also, are these? They're kind for. Okay, the frogs are on your side. I thought they were. Are they?
Yes.
Okay, I thought they were, and I was like, great. Now the frogs are attacking us. But no, the frogs have been captured. And why the hell is Eggman capturing random animals? I am never are putting them in. Like I've never understood that. He just.
Wait until I finish my video.
All right.
I already have that part of my script written up. For those who are curious, it is going to be the complete lore of Sonic the Hedgehog in the classic series.
Ah. Gotcha.
It'll explain a whole bunch of oddities and answer tiny little questions like that are, you know, perfect for a video idea like that.
Fair point.
Like, we'll cover Flickies, we'll cover the Dynamite Duck situation. I'll be going over Knuckles Chaotix and how this game kind of showed that there were always, at least in a little bit of a retcon for Knuckles Chaotix, just not really happening.
Mm-hmm.
Did it have to angle the camera like that?
Well, it was trying to specifically kill Knuckles, as you could see, but it accidentally killed you too. But it definitely seemed to have it out for him.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, bye, Knuckles.
Will it stop it? Alright, we're just gonna stick together in the flight formation. Giving me a one-up every time does not, like, fix the matter.
Everybody. Quickly, everybody, if we stand on each other's shoulders, we'll be able to do it. Yeah. Although, it's funny to me that actually, well, I was gonna say that that's actually easier than the...
Yeah, it ended up, just straight up killing me.
there goes the frog.
I just decided to jump. I was like, I'll make it. The camera started fucking warping around and I lost where I was at.
Camera's like, you think you'll make it? No.
I'm programmed to do twisty shit.
Yeah, that is really annoying that the camera is...
What was that?
Wow. Bruh.
If anybody has an explanation, I'd love to hear it.
Physics.
Is that really how physics works?
I mean, I guess if the budget's low enough, yes.
I mean, you're the engineer, you'd know.
Like I said, if the budget's low enough, yes, you can get physics to work that way.
I can't see anything!
Leave it to me.
Like, somebody tell me how this is fair. I legit can't see what the hell's coming towards me.
Maybe it's expecting to use a different character? I don't know.
Maybe. I'm just trying to stick in flight formation so I can actually, you know, fly.
That might be why. That might be why it's doing it then.
There's that black frog again.
They're trying to take us down to the swamp. Hurry! Watch that. There's something really big in that swamp.
Look, a gigantic angry alligator.
I can't see what's coming!
I mean, I think I see an alligator's coming after you.
I know, but I can't. Who thought this was a good idea? Who thought...
I'm gonna...
You're gonna what?
I said I'm gonna assume it's Satan, but you know, it's just me.
I'm all for that answer, because what the shit?
Jigsaw comes in. I watch Satan. Camera is never aimed at the right side.
They never
Yeah, wait,
stop
what?
facing towards you. This would make total sense if, say, I could either see what the fuck I'm doing, or if the camera wasn't focused on the crocodile.
Yeah, that is really annoying that of all things, it's going to be focused on the crocodile the whole time.
You're kidding me.
No problem. Piece of cake. I don't know who said that, but they are very wrong.
That was the ending of the stage.
But who said no problem, piece of cake?
That was Tails and or Sonic.
Tails, you annoying little bastard.
Hey.
We have now spent 2 hours of this whole video on just this and Rail Canyon alone.
Look, it's that hedgehog.
Wonder what the big rush is all about. Bet you those guys will end up getting in my way and making trouble.
Hey, isn't that
Sonic!
Talk about being stubborn and full of surprises.
Long time no see, boys. Too bad you had to come all this way for nothing.
Hey, they said the thing.
What'd you say?
Sensors locked on Eggman. Non-compliant intruders will be destroyed.
You know, the whole long time no see. Somebody made a whole compilation of that.
Is that so? Well,
Of every time they said long time no see in a Sonic game.
that's my line.
And it's a ridiculous number. Like, even Sonic Forces for that game, it has the most amount of long time no sees said in that game.
Like my twin.
Well, it was a long time to see because he disappeared for months or something like that.
Yeah, Shadow is a long time no see. Also, this is one of my favorite tracks in the game. As the Eggman watches, we are the Messiah. In the machine.
Don't say you'll get copyrighted.
What?
I said you'll get copyright marked.
I won't get copyright marked because actually, Sonic, Sega's copyright policies cover the use of Crush 40's music.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
So...
so I can play their music, like as a free stream warm-up or something, and it's generally okay. So long as it's used in a Sonic game, I can use it.
Gotcha. So what exactly is happening now? You guys are...
We're fighting Team Dark.
Ah.
So, we got a good old battle. We had one with Team Rose, now we got one with Team Dark, and this will be the last fight of the game like this. And he...
What was with that hedgehog that looked like my twin?
Oh, and this is the start of Shadow's amnesia, just magically existing.
I don't remember what happened the last 50 years. Really? You sure?
No, for that it's hazy. But, like, Rouge woke up Shadow from the cryo sleep that was supposed to heal him from the giant-ass fall from Adventure 2. So he has a bit of memory loss and is trying to figure out his past. And they had to make a whole game to answer the question of what happened to Shadow in between games. Is this the real Shadow? Is he an android or a clone? Or what the fuck is going on? The answer is he is the real... The answer is he's the real Shadow and nothing really matters.
Oh, that sounds kind of like how they made 4 movies about Jason Bourne for the Bourne series to figure out Bourne's identity.
Kinda, sorta. And then we got our answer, and the game they made that is supposed to answer the questions caused more problems because it takes so long to get to the actual ending that most kids didn't have the patience for it. And some to this day think that Shadow is a clone or whatever.
Ah.
Like Harry, actually. I had to answer that question when he first... Thanks, game. Like, when Harry first joined for one of these Sonic episodes, he says, well, isn't Shadow like a clone or whatever? And I was like, no, that's the real Shadow. Made by aliens and Gerald Robotnik. Had his memory wiped on the space colony arc. The only parts of his memory that came back were the ones about Maria. He couldn't remember his promise to Maria. Thought it was revenge. And then had a change of heart afterwards. Came across the almost ultimate life form, the Bio Lizard, and defeated it before it could destroy Earth. Then came tumbling down to Earth, crashed, lost his memory, Metal Sonic found him, put him back together. And I love that I had no chance to get any of the power-ups around the stage. And managed to get his memories back. Afterwards, joined forces with Gun, who were the people hunting him the entirety of SA2. And became a special secret agent.
Quite a history for Shadow.
Yeah, and then none of this is ever mentioned again, because after this, it was all just kind of forgotten. Because it's easier to say the moon didn't blow up and that there's 2 worlds or whatever. than to answer for anything that happened within the past 30 years.
Huh. Yeah, that sounds just like a whoopsie daisy. Our plot is fucked up. We better go back and fix it. What do we do?
Ignore it. Ignore it is the answer.
Ignore it or multiverse. Those are your two answers.
Why not both?
And they went. Yeah, really. We can ignore it and make a multiverse answer when people ask us why we ignored it.
I hope you know that every time Team Dark does their little move, it freezes the game for a brief moment.
That's part of their power, don't you see?
Thanks! Rouge, why do you have a power? Tails doesn't have his dummy ring bombs normally in a Oh, cool! Somehow, someway, they managed to get everybody back. Well, I'm going flying to the back. Don't say I'm Knuckles! Put me in control of Tails! I don't like this. To be fair, I kind of want to just stop it here. Call it quits.
Then I would just stop it here, man.
But we're so close to the end. We're literally like 4 levels from the finish.
With that hedgehog that looked like my twin.
I mean, yeah, but you could always leave those 4 as a bit of the cliffhanger, and then start strong with those, and then have Team Dark be the thing that you start with.
I'm not even trying to showcase Team Dark right now, though. I'm...
And how do they know me?
Sweet! We actually beat them all.
Nice.
And we're 3 hours in. Fuck me.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, just as a thought, because I actually have to get going in a bit anyway, so. Because I gotta go work on that paper still, which is not done yet.
And I gotta finish writing that script.
Sonic, you sure
Well,
this is the right way?
I probably gotta go, so.
Alright.
So I'll leave you to finish it. I will tune in tomorrow, but it has been good watching and playing. Ooh, ghosts. Well, hopefully the ghosts aren't too terrifying, but I wish you best of luck in fighting them.
Yeah, and I hope you're here on Saturday for Among Us.
I will definitely. I believe I'll be able to be, actually. Yeah, I think I can.
Nice.
Alright. I'll hit you up later.
Alright. Later, Oxide.
Alright. Later, Gavin.
Feel free to bother me afterwards, too, once you get done with what you gotta get done.
I will definitely do so. Alright. Bye.
Later. So... Now that it's just me again, and we're coming to the end here, I might just call it. And we'll start tomorrow with the fully completed save file, showcase a little bit of Team Shadow with Seaside Hill, and a little bit of Team Chaotix. Because we're back to the Amy section of the stage. This is why I wanted to start with Team Rose. Because Team Rose, legitimately, I feel has the most... Some people have said Team Shadow's their favorite. Some people say Team Sonic's their favorite. Personally, it's Team Rose for me. I feel their stages are just short enough to be enjoyable. But I know that it's not the entire popular opinion. So I'm not going to pretend like it's the right one. Because there's not really a right opinion. I know some people have this idea that Team Chaotix is their favorite. And that's cool.
Should we risk following those torches?
Let's go!
Hey, you surprised me. Got it. Leave this to me. Here we go. Go.
Of course, Rocket Excel when I don't want to do it. There we go.
All right.
Leave it to me.
Try going down there.
To all 2 of my viewers left, thanks for sticking around.
Look, the door's opened.
I know that I've been getting frustrated this episode with all the BS this game has been throwing at me, but we're plowing through. Please tell me what you guys think about just only showcasing those last sets and then doing the last story. If you guys think that would be a fair compromise or not.
Level up.
I do like the theme for this stage. Uses a lot of samples. I feel like that ooh is probably from Michael Jackson, which is pretty cool. Probably another influence of the whole MJ liking the Sonic series and working on Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or at least Sonic 3. We've actually gotten more information about that stuff lately, and my bud Rick at the D-pad is currently working on a big video to cover that game. So he already had one of the best comprehensive videos on the topic the first time around. So the fact that we have more information now that kind of confirms a bunch of stuff, I'm sure his video is going to be awesome.
Leave it to me.
All right.
Let's go.
Just barely.
Got it. Shit, we're up. Shit. There must be a switch for this door somewhere. Shit. Whoa.
That was fun.
Leave it to me.
Younger me never even got this far. The rainforest was where I got stuck with Team Sonic as a kid. I only ever made it this far
What?
with Team Rose. So...
Let's go.
Alright, let's just get through with this.
Whoa!
The castle is flipped upside down.
Just gonna... You know what, I think it's about time I plug all my stuff and finish this up. Because I think that's...
Let's go.
I think that we've actually gotten to a fair stopping point. Where I've showcased, like, 90% of this game. Am I happy with it? No. But is it the best for you guys? Yeah. So, if you're still watching, thank you so much for sticking around. Next time, we will be finishing... I'll showcase a little bit of Team Dark, a little bit of Team Chaotix, and finishing up the final story. Thank you guys so much for watching. Reminder, you guys, I've got 2 slots left open for the Your Character Here commission. This is what they look like. If you'd like one, please snag one. Please, please, please. We've only got 2 slots left. They're $10 a piece. You can get them at my Twitter. Just DM me or whatnot. How do you find my Twitter? Links in the description below. Please, 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 come check it out. Also, subscribe, ring the bell, join the Discord, also link in the description, and donate to the PayPal, pal. I know it sounds desperate, but it really is all I got. So, if you guys enjoy my content, please, do all the fun things.
It's hard to keep up with.
And join me tomorrow for the ending of Sonic Heroes, and then we'll do Hollow Knight, and then something Friday. We'll figure it all out. And Among Us on Saturday, so... Good night, everybody!